You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
This is your home for the Eastern Conference champion New York Knicks and the NBA Finals. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft with the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor!
Call them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
I mean, it's happening. It's actually happening right in front of our eyes. It happened on Friday. We got the entire weekend to enjoy it. We're back on Monday. Game 3 at the Garden tonight, which I don't know when we've had this big of a game in this city since when. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing great. We are getting a little bit flippant, though, I think. A little bit, tiny bit. I appreciate that we're doing the hypothetical stuff, just as, to be safe. But we're getting close to that line, right? Like
you're upset with Ray, aren't you?
No, I'm not upset with Ray because there's no reason to be upset with Ray because he's been, of the four of us, the most confident this entire time.
Oh, by a mile, yeah.
He deserves to play the hypothetical game. But, it's 2-0. Mm-hmm. There hasn't been anyone in the history of the NBA Finals that's lost the first two home games that's come back to win. I understand all these different things. But... right? We're down a point with just over 2 minutes left in game one. And then we're a turnover and Wemby missing, an 18-footer away from being 1-1.
But we're not.
I know we're not, but, you know how quick these things change.
Job's not finished.
It's not
Job finished? No, I don't think so.
The last thing you want to do is give this team any life.
Nope. I completely concur. I can't even imagine what Madison Square Garden is going to be like tonight. I can't.
I don't know how could you? I guess maybe you were at the Rangers run, so
I was at the Rangers run. I was there when they beat the Devils in 7. I was there when they tried to win it in 5 and didn't. I was there when they won it in 7, and it was I can't even explain what it was like, but tonight might be different than you've ever seen at Madison Square Garden.
Probably. With how long this has taken, and like we had mentioned, this is the city's team, right? With the football, you got two teams. With hockey, I guess maybe, but mostly Rangers. Now you're talking about like this whole area's basketball team is the Knicks, and you haven't been in a position to win a championship like this. I guess if you want to say 99, but you haven't won since 73.
You weren't this close.
Not like this.
Nope. You were. You didn't win 2 games in 99. You weren't up 2-0 coming home in 99. No, this is the biggest Knicks game we've seen since 94 when you had a chance to close out the Rockets down 3-2 up 3-2.
Right, this is the biggest game I've ever seen. So, and I think there's also if you're someone that's going to the game tonight that has the ability to pay for one of these tickets to go to the game tonight. Josh Hart even mentioned it, like he wishes that the tickets were more affordable, but that's terrible. It's the reality of the situation that they're in. Is that the crowd tonight has, I think, the ability to help the Knicks take a 3-0 lead. Because I think a young team going on the road being down 2-0, if the Knicks get out early and can feed off the crowd, it's going to be tough for a young team to fight through what Madison Square Garden is going to be tonight.
Madison Square Garden is going to be like nothing you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
First of all, the president's going to be there. So they're recommending you get there at least 2 hours before. you can't bring anything. You can't bring a bag. You have to be very careful with anything you try to bring in. And you know what the best kind of thing I heard in comparison was, it's going to be like the airport. When you go to the airport and you have to wait on a line and you have to get in, that's what it's going to be like tonight. It's going to be very difficult, but probably well worth it, especially if the Knicks can find their way to a 3-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, to be in the building tonight with that atmosphere, that vibe, and to know, to know your team, as nervous as you are, and I'm sure the players, there's anxiety and anxiousness and everything else, but to know like what this team has been since Game 4 of the Hawks series, where like emotionally, as systematically some of the things that they've changed, and then like just emotion, like this new mentality, like even watching Mikal Bridges post game interview, it's like a different guy. You know what I mean? Like Cat's a different guy, Bridges is a different guy. Like they have this mentality that it's like, we're going to show up to work. Every game is its own entity. We win that one, win that one, it's on to the next one. Win that one, it's on to the next one. And that's how you go on this kind of run that they're on right now. So there is this sense of, I don't know if I'm still at Ray's point yet, but like this confidence that this team, like they know, like they are so focused on one singular thing that the situation doesn't matter, the circumstances don't matter. Like you're getting their very best. And sometimes, listen, that doesn't mean the execution on the court's going to be their very best, or you're going to shoot your very best, because Jalen Brunson hasn't shot his very best, and that's partly to do with that the Spurs defense is really good, like really, really good. Stephon Castle's a really good defender, and when you let them play as physical as they played in Game 2, it's going to be tough sledding.
It was ridiculous. It was
too much
on both sides. Richard Jefferson, NBA finalist, really, really good players. Like it's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. The Knicks, as physical as that game was, the Knicks took their first free throws of the second half.
Well, they weren't even going to give it to them. If they didn't have a challenge, they wouldn't have been allowed to take free throws there.
Which was a huge challenge, by the way. It was 2:37 left in the fourth quarters when they took their first free throws. Then at half, that was that physical.
It was ridiculous. It was not enjoy. Listen, the Knicks win was enjoyable. The end result was enjoyable. The game itself, the way they officiated or didn't officiate it, I thought it was embarrassing for the NBA. How can you allow anything to go? There were times they were crushing Jalen Brunson, and they called nothing. They were so physical, and I'm a fan of physical basketball, but that was beyond physical basketball. That was too much on Friday night.
Yeah, it was too much. And again, I think just to the point I was trying to make a little bit earlier, is just like it doesn't matter what you throw at this team right now. Like they are so locked in, they are so focused.
Yep.
And I think they have all embraced the idea of, we cannot allow this opportunity to slip away. Right? Like, we're playing, we're healthy. We're playing the best basketball we've ever played. Cat's playing the best basketball he's ever played as a Knick. Like, this version of Cat is, I don't even know how to explain it.
I don't know what's happened.
But I don't know exactly. I would have loved to have been in the locker room after Game 3, against the Hawks, where whatever happened, like whatever the conversation was, whatever, if there was a meeting, whatever it was, but to have this team look like this now, and to be 2 wins away from an NBA championship on by the way, a 13-game winning streak.
It's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
It's unbelievable. And it kind of feels like, and I didn't know that it was going to be like this, it kind of feels like the Spurs are like a year away, right? Like all the plays that a team, an experienced, veteran, capable team would make down the stretch of games, they're not making right now.
Well, listen, this isn't normally how it would work, right? Where you just end up, after what they've been to what they are now, and you end up, knocking off the defending champions and then get to the NBA Finals as quickly as Wemby's gotten to the NBA Finals. But they have a ton of talent. They're well coached, and Wemby's a freak. I think that a lot of great generational players, look at LeBron James in his first NBA Finals. It's hard, man. It's a long, arduous road to this point, and when you're asked to do as much as these great players are asked to do, it's until you've been through it, you don't know what it takes. And again, I don't know whose fault you make that, if it's Castle's fault, if it's Wemby's fault, whoever's fault it was. If Wemby thought Castle was looking and he turned it, you turn it over, foul, Jalen only makes one, which should be something we would be talking about if Wemby makes that shot. And then for whatever reason, the way they choose to use Wemby, or how Wemby wants to be used, he ends up, 18-foot, 20-foot, whatever you want to call it, jumper that he missed. And we're up 2-0. But these games have been these games have been close. Let's not fool ourselves. Or like I mentioned, we're down a point with 2:16 left. We blew a 14-point
the Knicks collapsed. We're this far away from talking about how the Knicks completely collapsed in that game.
Right. Even the first game, though, you took an 8-point lead, then then you're down a point, and then you finish it off on an 11-0 run. You blew a 14-point lead with 6 minutes left in this game. Now, listen, that's going to happen, though, because both teams are really good. The Spurs are a really good team, and, again, what it comes down to at the end of these games is execution, and we executed. Listen, Jalen's missing. Jalen had a bunny layup when we were up 102.99 that he missed off a Wemby air ball.
Well. He's not.
They're making it real difficult.
He makes the huge shot in the huge moment, but Jalen is not shooting well.
No.
He's just statistically, he's not.
No, he hasn't. But and Josh Hart wasn't as effective in game 2 because of the foul trouble as he was in game 1. But you had Cat step up, Bridges step up. At one point, you had no Cat, no Brunson, no OG, and no Hart. You had 4 starters on the bench.
At the end of the third quarter. And you expanded your lead.
Yeah, we're in trouble. But then it's Deuce, it's Bridges a couple times. So, it's everyone has found a way to contribute in this. And Shaman's been awesome the whole time. Shaman's been great.
Listen, Brunson hasn't been great overall, but in the big moment, Brunson's been great. I think the one that is winning this series to me is Cat.
Yeah, I think Cat. Cat is just winning, period. I don't think anyone's done more for their reputation in New York than Cat has this postseason run.
No, he's been phenomenal. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Offensively, defensively, the way he's aggressive, team leader, you name it. He's been at a completely different level in this series. In this, like you mentioned, in this postseason since the end of Game 3 against Atlanta.
Well, it's a different. I don't know what happened to this team. But whatever it is, I love it. To the point where, Towns has the big dunk on Wemby, and then he looks at him and yells at him. OG had the dunk on, he waited to get Wemby on his back. He dunks it. I just think there is this. It's a level of confidence, a level of, I don't know, this FU, this toughness that they have right now that they're playing with, that nothing rattles them, nothing bothers them, and they're just going to find a way. And for the last 13 games, that's exactly what they've done. And by the way, the other thing I like too is that this has been a team that has struggled emotionally with bad calls or calls not being made, right? It's something that they've talked about openly. They've been criticized. Rick Brunson has criticized Jalen. Jalen, just shut up and play.
Right.
Or Cat's flopping around and he's, it doesn't help. And, dude, we all saw what was going on in Game 2. And this is not just me as a Knicks fan. There was a, I don't want to say a bias, but, San Antonio was definitely getting the benefit of the whistle in that game. No question about it. I don't care what anyone says.
They called a T on Mitchell Robinson, what they shouldn't have.
Well, they had the backcourt on Deuce that wasn't a backcourt. It was definitely a pro San Antonio whistle in that game. And they fought through it. They didn't let it bother them.
Which is impressive.
Yep.
It really, really is. Now, a couple things. How do you feel about Ray taking pictures with the trophy? Granted, he's
you can't touch it as long as
he's not touching it. But he's I don't know. Is he tempting fate at all in your mind?
No, he can take a picture with it. He can't touch it.
Okay, all right. So you feel okay with that?
You got players touching it. Jalen won't go in the same. Yeah, holding it. Jalen won't go in the same room as it, and then you got some of the Knicks doing the promos that are holding the thing. You can't. It's NBA is different, but you can't do that.
And then I get an email from Jessica Troy. If the Knicks win the championship, I will flash you guys at the Beach Bash, and they're incredible.
Oh,
so that's a win.
That's a win for us. Knicks win, everyone wins.
Yeah, Knicks win, everyone at the Beach Bash gets a big victory.
Yeah, that's great.
So we got that going for us, which
and they're
nice.
Spectacular, she said.
Yeah, spectacular. Yeah. Great. Maybe we make that a thing.
I don't know if that's probably. That's an RJ question. I don't think we want to. I don't think
RJ, can we do that if the Knicks win? Just we make it like Mardi Gras at the Beach Bash.
Well, listen, I don't think anyone's going to stop you if it happens. Put it that way.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think we should be the show on record that is pushing the agenda. You know what I mean? Hey, how come you pull out your buzzer?
well, that's why.
Because DNR said it was a good idea if the Knicks won.
Well, that's why I say I'm not endorsing it, but I don't think anyone's going to stop you. What do you want us? What do you want us to say?
Listen, I think that's well said. I would not.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay. Dave Rothenberg thinks it's a terrific idea.
I think it's a terrific idea. I think, you know what I think it'll do? I think it'll really spice up the beach bash.
I mean, listen, the more entertainment, the better. I think that's how everyone feels.
And then we get a miserable Nick Ferraro. Knicks have been very lucky in this series. Spurs in 7. Vintage heartbreak for Knicks fans everywhere. Comeback starts tonight, you losers.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Is he the same guy that's been saying the Spurs would sweep? JV, all that good stuff?
I don't know what he's been saying, but that is ridiculous. But that's fine.
I actually heard someone, I was listening to a podcast this morning about it, about the just the NBA Finals and everything else. And kind of to the point that you were mentioning and RJ talked about before the show, just it feels like the Spurs at the moment, like even not just Wemby, Castle, like this is a learning experience.
Which you would understand why.
100%. And you'll be better off moving forward for it. And then you look at, listen, OKC was banged up. And you look at Minnesota, all these different teams in the West, and it's like, well, if I'm in the East, right? I mean, how do I get myself as good as these teams in the West? And the guy's point was, well, maybe you don't have to. Like, maybe you just make sure you're good enough in the East where, you're not playing 7-game series. So by the time you get to the NBA Finals, you're playing a Western Conference team that got the crap kicked out of them because the Western Conference is so good.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe it is, because I don't think any of us saw the Knicks, even the most optimistic Knicks fans saw the Knicks going down to San Antonio and winning both those games.
Well, but I think there is something to be said, though, about going, 4 games against Philly and then 4 games against Cleveland. Because, it's like I said, as much as you want to pretend that you're fine and you're good and everything, as these games progress, as they wear down, right, and you get into the late stages of the fourth quarter where execution is everything, the mind part of it, the mental part, when you start to get fatigued. You ever heard the thing, fatigue makes cowards of all of us?
Yeah, Vince Lombardi, of course.
Like, when you get tired, you're just not as sharp. Like, you don't execute at the same level. And these guys played they were in a rock fight against OKC to get to the finals.
That went 7, sure they were.
And we're sitting here, in the midst of a 12-game winning streak, an 11-game winning streak going into, was it 12? Yeah, 11-game winning streak going into this thing where we're plus 272 points or more, like whatever it was. So it's we should at some point, you should be able to see the benefits of that.
Well, it's been minute, right? Like, you've barely won these games, but whatever. If that's the difference, the fact that you're a little fresher and rested and they're not, whatever it is, the phrase I keep coming back to, I just can't believe this is happening. I just can't believe it.
Well, because you won't believe it until it's over. You won't truly believe it until it's actually over.
Well, maybe that'll be Wednesday.
Oh, maybe it will be. I think tonight is a huge game. Game 3 of a series is always important. But the last thing you want to do is give this team, who I'm sure the entire time is talking about how close the series is, and if a play goes this way or a play goes that way, at the very least it should be 1-1. You give them any belief that they can get themselves back into the series. And now all of a sudden the pressure swings back to you if they win tonight.
Yeah, it really, really does. All right, so we have Bring It today. We have Stuff You Missed today. A lot of Knicks. We got a little Mets. We got a little Yankees. We got the Stanley Cup Final, which is, oh, my God. What
craziness.
What unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Vegas is making this way more difficult.
They should clearly be up 3-0 right now.
They could be 3.
Clearly be up 3-0 right now. So we do have a lot going on. Before we take a break, you're going to love this. Let's bring him in for his first read here, the great RJ Santillo. RJ, good morning.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Thank you
very much. Oh, I'm doing great. Everything is wonderful. Everything is just
I think
wonderful.
You mean that sincerely.
Everything is great. What do I have to complain about?
How's the family?
Really good. I was telling Rick before the show. Knew that Mia would be up middle of the night. Curveball did not expect. Antonio now just wakes up.
Oh, that's now a staple? Or that was just this one time?
It will be.
It's becoming a little bit of a troubling trend.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What is he waking up for?
I don't know.
He's also
she's up?
He's also hungry.
I guess so. Well, because I woke up.
Because he doesn't want to miss anything.
I woke up, fed her, got her back to sleep. Think we're all good. Jump in the shower. Felt that cold wind gust, like when a door opens. I'm what is that? It's like,
and he's just standing there?
He's standing there looking at me. So
what are you like? What's going on, buddy? Right? That's the phrase you use.
You want to talk Knicks? What's happening?
And yeah, You want to get on with the guys?
He wanted some milk.
He said, I need a little milk, Dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, spent more time getting him back to bed.
Wait, you think he's going to sit there and just sleep through Mia getting fed in the middle of the night? No.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Antonio needs a little snack, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's capitalizing.
Did you give him a little ice cream?
I didn't, but I thought, there was a moment where it got to be like a minute before I had to go. I would have given him just about anything he wanted.
I'm going to need some cookies, some ice cream, and a little shot of scotch. Thank you.
I mean, maybe save on the scotch, but there's probably not too many things I wouldn't have given him in that moment because I had to go.
Was Ange able to sleep through all this?
She was.
Wow.
I don't think she slept too much after I left, but it was one of those kind of, just close the door and run.
And save yourself.
Yep.
As far as you were concerned, he was back in bed. He listened and he was in bed.
As far as I know, that's exactly how it went.
Yeah.
Well, when you left, was he back in bed?
He was.
Okay.
I don't know if he stayed there.
That's right, but that's the thing, though. Until you see their eye, until they're legitimately asleep, you have no idea.
You have no idea. But
There's a chance
RJ
she ended up
didn't
in
have the
mom's
time to
bed.
deal with that.
There's no way to get ready for that. There's no playbook.
It was almost a bring your child to work day.
At 3:30 in the morning, when you're taking a shower, and all of a sudden he opens the shower door and is standing there looking for food, you're in big trouble.
Oh yeah, he was moments away from. I'm going to need you to cut this Jalen Brunson sound. So hop in.
Antonio's taking calls today.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab some calls.
At least he didn't ask for a thing of oatmeal.
Oh, look, it's Eddie from Schenectady again. I wonder who's working the board.
Oh, that's Patty. All right, so RJ, this is big for you. You ready for this moment?
I hope so. I mean, Ray did a great job, so I'll try to follow his footsteps.
All right, well, let's go.
But I do have to tell you that you do have to hear this. So this summer, all lines lead to Champ Sports Fan Central Station. It's a soccer pop-up right in the heart of the city, 125 West 33rd Street, right near the Garden. You could take the fancy train near the blue and orange subway station at Herald Square. This is the soccer destination of New York. They have jerseys for every national team you ride with. I'm not going to try to do all the fancy inflections like Ray, but I can tell you, whether you ride with the U.S., Mexico, Spain, England, and any other country, it's right there, all under one roof. So if you want to gear up, rep your country, feel the energy of the city, Champ Sports Fan Central Station, 125 West 33rd Street, that's where you need to be.
Well, that's nice. Rick, who do you think does those better, Raymond or RJ?
I can't choose. They're both great.
Yeah, they both were really good.
Yeah.
Because RJ knows his limitations, he's like, I'm not going to try with the fancy inflections.
Well, I think they changed some of the country names, too, for that reason. They're like, this guy can't do this. So let's set him up for some success.
Know?
Yeah, I think they know.
What, is this, 48 teams now?
Yeah, it's too many.
That's a lot.
So, yeah, if you don't find a way to get because there's third place teams.
If you don't make it in, you have no one to blame but yourself, right?
Yeah, there's third place teams that in the group that are going to make it out now. So it's much. Think of it like the college football playoff, more inclusionary. Everybody's in.
And somehow Italy can't make it, right?
That's pretty bad.
No, I'm not giving
No,
you a
you're
hard
right.
time. Like, how is that possible?
3 in a row they've missed.
Yep. But not good.
That is something.
Oh, for
all right,
them.
let's take a break. We'll come back. We have people are littered all over the phone lines already. 800-919-3776. Today is going to be, hopefully, one of the great days in New York sports. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive. An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway Monday night at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Replacing your home's AC system isn't exactly pocket change. Let's be real. Most people don't have thousands of dollars just lying around. And that's why Slomin's makes staying cool affordable. Right now, Slomin's central air conditioning makes it easier than ever to upgrade without blowing your budget. Get 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% financing for up to 18 months. Plus, every new system comes with a 5-year all-inclusive service plan, including annual system maintenance, filter replacements, and refrigerant. So there are no surprise costs down the road. Whether your system is outdated, your electric bills are through the roof, or your AC finally called it quits, Slomin's has a solution that works and a payment plan that actually makes sense. Call 516-932-7000. That's 516-932-7000. Or visit ac.slomans.com to schedule your free estimate today. Slomin's Central Air Conditioning. Because comfort shouldn't come with a price you can't afford. 18-month promo period. No payment, no interest, and no down payment offer. The offer is available through a third-party bank. On approved credit, interest is waived if loan is repaid in full during the same as cash period. Terms and conditions apply.
Right now, new FanDuel customers can hit the court with $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 straight days. FanDuel is the best place to bet all your favorite players during the NBA Finals. Play your game any way you want. How many points will Jalen Brunson get? How many blocks will Wemby have? How many threes will be made? Will the Knicks or the Spurs pull down more rebounds? And best of all, with FanDuel, you get paid instantly when you win. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 days. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. 21 plus and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. Minimum $5 wager required for 7 consecutive days. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expires 7 days after receipt. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Professional Power Plays brought to you by Propane.
Okay, team, America's energy security is on thin ice. Overburdened electric grid, rising costs, severe weather. You could stick with the grid and ride it out, do nothing and hope the problems go away, or here's your power play. Propane. Affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he can be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
All right, now, DNR with you, ESPN New York. You can feel the energy in the city. By the way, you walk through New York City now, it's like a Knicks fan fest.
Everywhere you go. I mean,
everywhere.
I was at, I had a couple baseball games on Saturday. It's, parents walking around with Knicks hats, Knicks T-shirts, you name it. That's all they want to talk about. Can you believe this? It's really going to happen.
It's the run for the ages.
That's how most people are listening. I mean, you haven't won in how long? I mean, this is not something that we do often.
Certainly not like this.
Well, I mean, the last championship we've won here was the Giants. Well, just in general, the last championship we've won here was with the Giants.
Right, which is what, 2012? So the last championship we have of all the teams we have is 14 years ago.
It's been a long time. Well, nothing unites us, especially this, because it's the Knicks, and there's not, no offense to the Nets fan. There's not a lot of Nets fans.
Right. No, this is the most comparable to other cities that only have one team that you can have.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's listen, no one wants to miss out on this run.
I mean, there's probably more Yankees fans. There's definitely more Yankees fans, but it's not like there's a lot of Mets fans.
No, but there are. This is the beauty of this. This is we all for the most part, the vast majority of people have this one basketball team that they root for. So it's bringing all the different fan bases together.
Like Yankees win, there's a lot of people in New York that are upset, including me.
Right.
I think
look at our show. Our show's a great example of it. You root for the Giants. Ray roots for the Cowboys. RJ roots for the Niners. I root for the Jets.
Right.
They're Yankees fans. We're Mets fans. But we're all Knicks fans.
You root for the Islanders. I root for the Rangers. Ray roots for the Rangers. RJ roots for the Sabres. It's like the one that we're all on the same page is the Knicks.
Right. And you can feel it. And it's unbelievable. It really is.
It is palpable right now. So we got a lot of calls. 800-919-3776. Also got a lot of sound. So what do you think?
It's up to you. I mean, you're the driver. I like sound. I like calls. I like all of it.
Control.
Let's take calls. I'm interested to see what the people are thinking.
All right, let's get to the people, see what they're feeling this morning. Devin, Mohegan Lake. Devin, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, man. Excuse me. So I called into the Don, Hahn, and Rothenberg show last week. So is Rosenberg? Sorry. See, I knew I was going to.
Well, listen, Rosenberg, Rothenberg, they both were on the same on the show.
I know, it's like you with your splits. It is what we do.
Well,
so,
in fairness,
we're going to move on.
In fairness to you, Rosenberg wasn't on the show, so it could have been Rothenberg. No, who knows?
You see what I'm saying? So anyway, is the superpower of this Knicks team sort of their ability to just sort of apply pressure constantly throughout the whole game nonstop, whether the game is close, like here comes Jalen Brunson, and that makes teams nervous. If we're losing by 10, 15, 20, we don't give up, and we wait for you to start making mistakes, and we pounce on that. And then even though the Knicks did sort of blow that lead in Game 2, typically when we have the lead, Jalen Brunson is like, no, I'm not going to let you guys come back and try and take us over. We have the lead and we're good. So is that sort of this team's ability to sort of just bring the lunch pail, put it on the table and go, we're going to bring our best effort, 100% effort, 100% of this time, and we'll just see where the chips fall. And it seems like other teams just can't do it, or they just, I don't know, it seems that it affects them. So just curious to hear your guys' thoughts as well on the subject. Thank you, and let's go Knicks tonight.
All right, there you go. I would say if I had to put like a word surrounding what I think this Knicks team is, it's relentless.
I think resilient, relentless. Yeah. Their superpower for them, I think, now is ever since they've kind of discovered this whole, hey, we can run the offense through Cat, they have the ability to adjust to almost any adjustment that these teams are making. And, oh, by the way, late in these games, we feel like we have the confidence that even if Jalen isn't shooting well, we got the best closer in the game.
And there's such depth on this team. I mean, you mentioned at the end of the third quarter, they didn't have a start, maybe one starter on the court.
Bridges. That was it, Bridges.
And okay, let's reflect Game 1. What did you say? You sat here and you're like, Bridges was brutal. Like, Bridges was bad. Game 2, Bridges was awesome.
Yeah, I think there's a level of, listen, the more athletes that you talk to, and even, I don't care if it's sports that we're talking about. It's funny, I was going through some stuff this morning because I have I got to do like a little speech tomorrow.
Oh,
and I was looking at we just had an athletics banquet. And I was looking at some quotes. And one of the quotes I came across that, it's so true, is that like sometimes we mistake confidence for competence. Like if you're like, you'll naturally have confidence in something if you're competent at doing it. Like, and the point was, I can't sing karaoke. I can't sing. Like I'm not competent enough to sing, but if you give me 6 beers, I have the confidence to go sing. I still sound terrible, but now I have the confidence to go sing because I've had the 6 beers. Like there is mentally right now where the Knicks are at, there is a level of confidence that even if Jalen isn't shooting well, Cat's going to play well, or Bridges is going to play well, or Hart's going to have a game, or OG's going to have a game, or Shamus going to make some big shots, or Deuce, like there is, or Mitch is going to get an offensive rebound. Mitch actually hit 3 of 6 free throws.
Yeah, he
hit
2 of 2 on the last trip. Yep.
Right, someone will step up in that moment and make a play. And that is the pure definition of what a team is meant to be and why team sports are so great.
Although Ray did it again.
What did Ray
do?
It again? What?
Because he's so far ahead of us. Because he's doing like the live broadcast.
And
he goes, every time they foul him, he always makes them pay. I'm like, he's going to hit the second shot here.
Right.
Yep.
He can't help himself. That's fine.
Well,
the man's taking off days to go sweep radio boosts.
So interestingly enough, that I sent that before he even attempted the free throws.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I figured that you had. I was like, come on, don't do that.
Yeah. Like I literally said to myself, like he literally makes them pay. Like not him, but like the way the game flows, it always backfires. It literally never works. So I don't know why teams keep doing it.
You're like a Svengali.
And sure enough, he made the free throw. So whatever.
I thought you had.
Sorry, I literally sent that even before he had hit those free throws in real time.
I don't understand. This guy has such confidence. You're like, don't worry, Mitchell knocked down these free throws.
But it's not even about Mitch knocking down the free throws, though. It's like, because doing so, A, it puts you in the penalty, so the Knicks get to the foul line more later in the quarter, and B, it slows down any offensive flow that you have. So like the game is completely slowed down, so it always backfires. every single, whether Mitch hits the free throws or not, and all he has to do is hit maybe half of them. But once he's doing that, it never works. Like if you track the teams that do hack a Mitch and actually like see whether they win the games they do them in, I guarantee you the Knicks win 90% of those games.
Well, the Knicks win every game now.
Well, yes. But I'm going back to a couple of years ago even, like when they first started doing it. Like it never ends up working for the team. I don't know why they keep doing it. I mean, go for it. Keep doing it. But
they do it because he's a bad foul shooter.
He's a bad foul shooter, but it never works out for them. It never ends up working out for them.
They're doing it to try to get him off the floor is what they're doing. I mean, what works for them is find a way to get Cat in foul trouble because he's been that good. I mean, him picking up his fourth foul was not great for us. I mean, between him, Hart being in foul trouble and then Cat getting into foul trouble because Cat was awesome in the game and Jalen wasn't, is when they started to make their push.
That was quite a push, huh? What were your emotions as that was happening at the end of the game?
We're going to blow this and it's going to be a 1-1 series?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was my emotion.
Could you imagine what today's show would be like if the Knicks lost that game? And then you had to sit on that all weekend long into the show today?
Yeah, it would have been,
it would have been horrible.
It would have been tough to talk people into the whole, like, hey, listen, we did what we went to San Antonio to do, which was get one. Because once you get the first one, you want to get greedy and get the second one.
Especially when you're up 14 points.
Right.
Game should be over.
Yeah, it's a completely different conversation. But luckily for us, they weren't able to execute down the stretch. We were, and now we have a legitimate chance to I know. Want to say it.
I know what you're going to say. I got you. ESPN New York Beach Bash. It's back, and it's soon. Thursday, July the 2nd, Bar A in Lake Como, New Jersey. Head down to the Jersey Shore. Join the Michael K. Show along with Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live starting at 1 o'clock, and appearances by me, by Rick, Bart, Carlin, and more. We'll have plenty of giveaways for fans in attendance. A big soccer watch party that day, and the chance to test your skills by trying to score a soccer goal on Rick. Plus music from Surfing for Daisy. They'll be playing an hour before and an hour after the shows. All brought to you by Spiked Aid Boost Mobile, Miller Lite, Fanatics Fest, NYC, and the New Jersey Lottery. Must be at least 21 years of age to enter. 1-800-919-3776. Lots of sound to get to. We've got Jalen. We've got the head coach. We've got Karl Anthony Towns. Again, we'll get to your calls. It is a magical time in New York sports. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
In New York City, young men of color deserve every opportunity to succeed. The NYC Young Men's Initiative is investing in futures through education, workforce development, healthcare, and justice programs designed to uplift and empower. And through programs like the Cooney Fatherhood Academy, we're supporting young fathers and building brighter futures for themselves and their families. Visit nyc.gov/YMI programs or at NYC Young Men on all socials to learn more.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive. An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes two in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway Monday night at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Progressive presents Perfectly Bad Excuses for Missing Stuff to Spend More Time on Your Motorcycle.
Hey, Suze, can't make it to your party. Gotta defrost some chicken. There's tenders, boneless thighs. Gotta keep an eye on it.
Now that was a bad excuse. If you love your vehicle this much, get customized coverage from Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
The ESPN New York Beach Bash is back. Thursday, July 2nd at Bar A in Lake Como, New Jersey. Head down to the Jersey Shore and join the Michael K. Show and Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg live starting at 1 p.m. Plus, there'll be appearances from DiPietro and Rothenberg, as well as Bart and Carlin. We'll have plenty of giveaways for fans in attendance, a soccer watch party, and the chance to test your skills by trying to kick a soccer goal past Rick DiPietro. Plus, music from Surfing for Daisy. It's all brought to you by Spike Dave, Boost Mobile, Miller Lite, Fanatics Fest NYC, and New Jersey Lottery. You must be at least 21 years of age to enter.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I got to tell you, that was not a very good 15 seconds of basketball from Wemby at the end of Game 2 at all.
No, I mean, it wasn't. I think everyone's question about even the first half, where Wemby was, was he 2 of 4, had 7 points in the first half. It did much better than the second half. It's just, how exactly they're using Wemby. Right? there was a miscommunication between him and Castle. Again, RJ's making the point. When you freeze it, yeah, it looks bad because Castle's got his back turned. But, I think there was a moment when there was eye contact, and the thought from Wemby is, get the ball out of my hands, let's get it to Castle, who's the one that's supposed to have it, and then, we'll go fast and get the right shot. But, even have a guy that's, I think 7'6" now, they're saying, to settle for an 18-foot to settle for an 18-foot jump shot is, I don't know why they don't do more, and maybe it's just the defense, maybe it's the matchup, maybe because Cat has done such a good job. I was even listening this morning that said, there was probably some shock by the Spurs that, Cat was defending Wemby. They thought they'd see more OG on Wemby. But like I said to you, I watched some of the earlier games, and Cat's done a really good, had done a good job against Wemby. Maybe it's the matchup, but I just think, to get him in actions where he's getting more, even a lob at the rim, you can't stop a lob at the rim with Wemby. You can't. More dunk opportunities. I don't even know, in that spot, you probably have enough time to roll him into the bucket and at the very least get fouled.
You had plenty of time.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just how he personally, that's his shot that he wants to take.
You had plenty of time, but he turned it over, right? Miscommunication or not, he turned it over. Then he commits a foul. Then he misses a shot to win the game. It's a bad stretch for him.
It's not. But the other thing, he's going to there are things, even as this generational freakish talent, that even the best players need to learn. And I'm sure there's some things that he'll need to learn. And maybe there's some of the pressure that they need to take off of him, just with how important he is defensively and what you're asking him to do offensively. But he does get worn down.
He does. And in a perfect, I think he played 40 minutes on Friday. That's too many minutes. It's too many minutes, but they need him on the court.
I know, but when you get to this point of the season and you're the best player and you're the best player in the series, you're going to get asked to do more. You're going to have the ability to do it.
I get it. But in a perfect world, you're probably asking him to play 36 or 37 minutes, not 40. It's just too much for him.
All right, but I know, but I'm saying it has to get to the point where it's not too much for him is what I'm saying.
But we're not there yet.
And hence the point I was just trying to make. Is that this is probably the year before all of a sudden now he knows all these things. So when he gets into these moments, they're still going to ask him to do what he's because he's able to do it, but he's going to need to do it for longer. The second half was great. He was 9 of 17. He had 22 points in the second half.
It was all, but it's so what was with him in the first half? He was reserving energy. He just did. What was with him in the first half?
Maybe that. I don't know. He took 4 shots in the first half.
It was disgusting. Good for us, but disgusting for him and for his team. That's the exact opposite of how you would want to structure the game, is to give your freakish superstar 4 shots and a half.
Well, unless like you said, let's all face it. We've all watched enough NBA games to realize that what the most important time of the game is, and let's make sure we have him at his very best in the most important time of the game. So he was great in the second half. He just happened to make a couple mistakes down the end.
Yeah, but we'll remember those.
Yeah, or we on the other side of it, we would have remembered Jalen not having a great game and hitting 1 or 2 free throws if we would have lost.
Yep, but that's not what happened. Knicks up 2-0. Look to take a absolute commanding lead tonight at the Garden. Let's go to Earl in Brooklyn. Earl, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. How are we doing?
We're doing great. How do you think we're doing?
We're good. Listen, today's game is going to be decided by officiating. It's been inconsistent on both ends. We don't have any more, Rick, we don't have any more freedom of movement. Where has that been going? The point of emphasis has been freedom of movement in every level. You have these guys double hand checking, 2 hands on the dribble. They made Brunson commit 2 backcourt violations, no fouls. Then we got referees out of position. Tony Brothers steps on the court, misses an easy foul for 3. We don't have replay. That causes the game. We don't have replay. That foul right there caused the game for us.
But we're gonna sit here and complain about things that we do have replay. They did look at it. They overturned it, and we got the 3 foul shots.
Yes, but today's game is going to be decided by officiating. And when I call you tomorrow, you're going to go, holy wow, you're right, Earl. Watch. The officiating is going to be so tight today, and the Knicks is going to have to be able to adjust. And like Rick said,
do you worry about that? I mean, having watched them win 13 games
I actually
in a
think
row.
that Jalen would actually probably prefer at this point, with how the first 2 games have been, especially game 2, how physical it was and how poorly he shot, like to have a tighter whistle. Like, so the level of contact with him is, I was watching there are a couple clips going around the internet during the weekend, like, Jalen's shooting poorly. Like, watch what they're doing to Jalen on a consistent basis. They did that
it's not even
too.
it's not even real basketball.
No, dude, for a former NBA player who, like Richard Jefferson, who I'm sure thrives, he's a big physical guy.
Yeah, right. It's not like he was a soft, in the corner shoot threes guy. He was a physical attack the basket player.
Like, this is affecting the game now. Like, this is too, they're not allowed to freely move around the court and do what we're all expecting them to do.
But what I don't appreciate from the caller is, it's going to affect the Knicks. No, it's whatever they call, however they officiate, the Knicks will find a way to figure it out. I'm not guaranteeing a win, but I'm guaranteeing that the Knicks will figure out to play through whatever officiating they're going to be dealt with.
Right. If you want to sit here and call and tell me that you think it was a pro Spurs whistle in Game 2, and we want to play the whole conspiracy thing where they're trying to get the Spurs back into the series,
right?
I could play that game with you. But to say now that in Game 3 a tighter whistle means that we're naturally going to lose the game, no, I don't believe that at all. Because you had Josh Hart Josh Hart barely played in this game, and he was unbelievable in Game 1. Now, not scoring, but the 15 rebounds and everything else, but he was in foul trouble. He played 18 minutes in the game. 18 minutes, had 6 rebounds and 4 assists, and scored 0 points. And Cat was in foul trouble, and we still found a way.
Because that's what they do. They always find a way.
Cat's first half was awesome. Cat scored 17 points in the first half. He only scored 4 in the second half. Finished with 21 points.
Cat's been awesome in this series so far.
Yeah, there's a real chance Cat wins the NBA Finals MVP.
Yeah, he really could. Here's Barkley, Charles Barkley, of course, right here on ESPN, discussing how Cat, at the moment, is dominating Wemby.
Wemby's in shock right now. It's probably been a long time since he got his ass kicked like this. I remember when I got in high school, there was a guy named Lewis Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that Lewis Jackson?
And I remember the first time that I was like, when you're a great player, very rarely you just get your ass kicked. Lewis Jackson did it to me in high school. Leonard Mitchell did it to me in college at LSU. Wemby's spinning. You see he's throwing the ball all over the place. It's a shock to his system. He's too young to understand. I got over it. But right now, he's turning the ball over. He is so flustered right now. And listen, we can say what we want to. He's 22. He's going to own the league soon. But right now, he's being owned. Big Cat is just taking his ass to the woodshed, plain and simple.
That's unbelievable. No one has a doubt that at some point this is going to be Wemby's league, and he's going to win championships. But it feels like maybe just not yet.
That was the hope. right? I mean, that was when we were going over this before, the Western Conference Finals ended. It was which team do you want? And by the end of it, it was like, okay, I mean, Knicks playing such great basketball. Does it matter?
Right, give us whoever.
Because OKC, I mean, no Jalen Williams, no AJ Mitchell. They were banged up, and then you watched Holmgren disappear. It's like, okay, maybe it would have been OKC, but at the very least, OKC has been through these kind of battles, won a championship, so they know what it takes to do it. San Antonio hasn't done it yet. So until you've been through that, a lot of dynastic teams will tell you, we needed to learn how to lose before we learned to win. And we were all hopeful that this was going to be that moment for the Spurs, and we would benefit from it. We'd be the year before they took off.
So far, so good, right? Here's Mike Brown on getting Cat comfortable over the course of the season.
He's a great player. I come in with a plan. Maybe the plan doesn't work. Who adjusts, him or me? Me. I adjust. The adjustment's not enough. Every once in a while, we're not on the same page. We talk about it. I adjust again, a little bit better. He's feeling good. We talk about it. Maybe we take a couple of steps backwards because what I did, he doesn't like, which is fine. It's my job as a coach to fit whatever scheme work we have on both sides of the floor to all of our players. And if you're a great player, I got to make a little bit more adjustments, or I got to give a little bit more than you do. And we finally got to a point where he was comfortable, I was comfortable, Jalen was comfortable, OG was comfortable, Mikal was comfortable. To me, that's what the regular season's about. The regular season is about finding your way so you can get prepared for this time of the year. And there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And I hope there's adversity. I hope like hell there's adversity, because we have to see if we're strong enough when it comes to being connected to see if we can get through it during the regular season. So when we get here, anything we run into, we've already conquered during the regular season. We'll know how to handle it.
Well, I give him a lot of credit, but I mean, maybe I don't think I'm on an island. I didn't see the regular season as we were going to see this in the postseason.
No, but I think, and again, Mike Brown was kind of on the cusp right after the first 3 games of the Atlanta series, where people being like, this isn't working, we got to get rid of Mike Brown, right? Had they lost that series, all these conversations we're having now about how we were using this regular season which is what you should do when you know you're going to be a playoff team,
of
right?
course.
It's hey, let's use this as our opportunity to try some things, make adjustments, do some things, so by the time we get to the postseason, we'll have an adjustment for every adjustment. We'll know how guys work, what rotations we like and everything else. But that's great when it works. If it didn't work in the Atlanta series and that ends up being a bad matchup and you lose, there's a chance Mike Brown is gone. But when you made it to this point of the season and you're playing as well as they're playing and they have all the different answers to these different tests and it looks the way it looks and Cat's playing the way he's playing and Mikal's now playing the way that he's playing, 2 of the players that we felt like were responsible for them moving on from Tibbs and they look like this, it's like, well, how could we not sit here and throw all the flowers to Mike Brown?
Well, we have to.
You have to.
Flowers at everyone's feet. Everyone's feet.
I think he's also that's the other thing that we keep talking about here, I feel like, is the experience part of this and how San Antonio doesn't have the experience. And even though the Knicks haven't played in the NBA Finals, you got a couple Villanova guys that have won championships. Cat's been to 3 straight conference finals. Mike Brown's experience with the different teams, and not he didn't win the finals, right, with LeBron. They lost. But, to be around those Golden State teams and to be around, the Spurs and all these different teams that he's been around, to be around Steve Kerr and to be a part of that team that knows that they're going to be one of the best teams in the league, knows they're going to be in the playoffs. What exactly are we trying to accomplish during the regular season when it feels like you're just trying to get through it? It's, hey, let's use this as an extended period of time to practice all the things that we know are going to be needed when we get to the playoffs. It's he has those things to go back and to lean on, and we get to. I guess right now we're the ones that get to reap the rewards from that.
2 more, just 2 more wins. Remember, tonight is going to be a madhouse at the Garden. A strict no bag policy is in effect, right? So you can't bring any kind of bag into the arena tonight. Fans should make every effort to limit personal items to an absolute minimum. They're recommending getting there 2 hours, 2 full hours at least before the game. And like I mentioned, it's going to be kind of a TSA-style pre-check where you're going to have to, wait on a line, be screened, and it's going to take some time. So just the only thing I can say is get there early enough that this does not affect you and is not an issue.
Yeah, I'm almost of the opinion like you take a credit card, your cell phone, and make sure you're there so early that you don't have to stand in any line, and then just like use the however many hours you're there early in the building to luxuriate as opposed to standing in a line.
Maybe to pray.
Well, I don't even think you need to pray. You have, concessions I'm sure is going to be open.
Of course.
Right? I would rather just, that's the thing with the airport. As much as you hate to just sit in the airport and kill time, it's better than killing time in the line. Get me through the line, and I'll find something to do with the 2 hours.
The lines getting into these things is the worst. So if you can avoid the line and get there extra early, that will benefit everyone. Absolutely everyone.
Dude,
so
sit me in my seat. Sit me in my seat with a cold beer and whatever kind of food you want for the 2 hours, as opposed to standing miserable in the line.
Ray, what time are you going to get there tonight? 5?
I might get there at 4 o'clock, 4:30, man.
4:30.
Yeah.
But Ray has the magic swipe card. He can go wherever he wants.
It's not even. No. I cannot go wherever I want. Let's be clear about that. And there's a lot more stuff going on there than there would be for a normal game. Like the bridge,
You got a place you can go put your feet up and relax for a little bit if you want to.
That place is called the radio booth. That's where I'll be hanging out. The bridge is loaded, like completely loaded. There's stuff everywhere. People are going to be doing shows, podcasts, all I think McAfee's going to be in the building. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's doing a live show tonight.
Yeah, I think McAfee's doing his live show in what would normally be my radio booth.
That's on at 8:30, I think.
Correct.
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Where we normally do broadcasts, where we would on a normal regular season game, McAfee's got all that. It's all McAfee.
So by the way, you've seen your friends and neighbors,
McAfee,
right?
So let me get this straight. Listen, congratulations to Pat and everything he's built. So he's going to have had the opportunity to do the college football playoffs,
right?
The national championship game,
right?
Now the NBA finals, and I have to imagine we have the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's going to do the Super Bowl, I'm sure.
That's unbelievable.
He's got a good thing going.
A good thing.
He's got a good thing going. So the show that we've discussed, Your Friends and Neighbors, right? I'm watching it last night.
Yeah, what episode are you on?
I just finished 6.
You are in for a real.
Who pops in to the episode last night I'm watching? OG Anunoby.
Yeah, OG's in it.
Yeah,
I heard about this. He just randomly pops
he got
up.
invited to. He's at Nick's party.
So I'm sitting there. I'm like, is that OG? And I'm like, is that Zach Lowe?
Yeah,
What is happening? OG and Zach Lowe are in episode 6 or 5 or whatever.
Right. Well, they live in Westchester, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to live in Westchester. Yes,
Westchester, and it's the former NBA players' party. So you got NBA people at the party.
Yeah. I was not expecting that, though.
All the Westchester women were like,
Well, yeah.
Need some of that.
Yeah, and they said Zach Lowe is a good, solid Westchester 7.
I don't know if that's true.
That's what they said.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't know if I look at Zach as a solid 7. Westchester
you don't think he's a 7?
I don't know.
7 is not great.
7's way above average.
No, it's not.
Oh, what do you mean? No, it's not. 5 is average. 7's a solid score.
7's a solid score?
Yeah, I think a 7 is solid.
But on a test, if you got a 7, a 70, that's not great.
Looks-wise, how many looks-wise 10s do you know?
Well, I'm not giving him a 10. I think Zach Lowe's a solid 7, no?
Okay. All right. I don't, but
no?
That's fine.
Wait, so you think Zach Lowe is an ugly man?
I don't think he's ugly at all. I think he's he's just an average-looking guy, I think.
So you think he's a 5.5 to 6?
I think on a look scale of 1 to 10, forget like the test score rating, I think a 7 is an above-average-looking person.
What do you think Ray is?
I think Ray full package is probably pushing. I think he's somewhere between like a 8, 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
RJ
with that head of hair. RJ's size. I mean, if RJ's 6 feet, RJ's
but he's not
pushing
6 feet.
RJ's pushing probably close to. I mean, he's
maybe a 9, but he's not
9.
6 feet. So knowing what you know about RJ, what is he?
I think RJ's. I mean, still, I think RJ's probably 8.5.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah.
So you think Ray and RJ are considerably better looking than Zach Lowe?
Yeah. You don't?
I don't.
I think you'd really hurt their feelings if you didn't say that they were considerably better looking than Zach Lowe.
No, I think. Listen, I think both those guys are very.
Like
good.
I don't look at the people that work for our company or just like in general and be like, Zach Lowe's one of the most attractive ones that work at the company.
No, but I think a 7 is. If you're going to give RJ and Ray an 8.5, I think Zach Lowe is a good solid 7.
What do you think you are?
I don't know, maybe a 5.
Okay, see, I think you're more attractive than Zach Lowe is.
All right.
RJ, am I wrong with the look scale? I feel like 7's like a pretty solid score.
I actually think I
You're throwing out 8s though. It's like I appreciate that.
Well, I'm reacting to he thinks Zach Lowe at a 7 is like unfair to Zach. I think a 7
I
or
think
an 8
it's
is
perfectly
solid.
fair. I think Zach Lowe is a good, solid Westchester 7, like they said.
I think if you threw my picture up to like random people and you just gave the specs, height, weight, here's a headshot. I think if I came out the other end with a 7, I'd be very happy with that.
No, I think you're at 7.5 to 8.
I appreciate that. I think Rick's being nice. He's inflating it perhaps a full number. 7's solid. So really good, better than solid. Good. 7's good. Because how many like 10s are out there? We're talking like Hall of Famer. Like
that's what a 10's got to be. Yeah.
I don't know if there is a 10.
And down from that, a 9. Like okay, 9s are around, but not that common. 8's tough to find. 7 really good. So.
Yeah, I'll take the Westchester 7 also insinuates like that you got
Westchester 7
that you're a 7 because you got big money.
Right. Well, that's a help.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get in Zach's pocket. If that's true and Zach's like he's wealthy and he looks like that, then yeah, okay, he could be a Westchester 7. But
okay. Soccer fans join DHR Don Hahn Rosenberg for a live broadcast presented by Milagro Tequila, all happening Friday at
you know who's
Deutsch.
like Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre's a handsome man. Kelly Oubre's pushing 10.
RJ, did you hear me like midway through the read?
It's been happening a lot to you lately. I apologize.
Kelly Oubre. We had thoughts on Kelly Oubre.
I understand.
They had to be
Kelly
Oubre.
Oubre.
The nice thing is
Rick
Rick has a read right
Kelly
after
Oubre's
mine.
handsome.
Rick has a read right after mine.
Anyway, any other players you want to throw in when he's doing his read?
Before
Do we want to go NBA or are we going Rick Fox?
It's 7 o'clock.
Rick Fox.
Apparently that doesn't matter, Raymond.
Rick Fox is a handsome man. Okay. Milagro.
You sure?
Listen, it's your show.
Oh, yeah, really? I feel like I'm in complete control. Friday, Plot Deutsch, Franklin Square, Long Island. Get there early, starting at 3 o'clock. Grab a Milagrosa cocktail as the guys talk matchups, storylines, and be part of the live, passionate soccer atmosphere. Don't miss this very special live event with DHR Friday, Plot Deutsch, Franklin Square, Long Island, all brought to you by Milagro Tequila. Why don't you go ahead? Watch how I don't interrupt you on your FanDuel read. Watch.
You're going to like this one. This one keeps you engaged. This is a great promotion. This keeps you engaged for 7 straight days. Listen to this. Right now, new FanDuel customers can hit the court with $350 in bonus bets.
Anthony Bennett.
Guaranteed. Anthony Bennett's not a 10. After betting $5 for 7 straight days, FanDuel's the best place to bet all your favorite players during the NBA Finals. Play your game any way you want, and best of all, with FanDuel, you're going to get paid instantly when you win. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 days. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA, must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. Minimum $5 wager required for 7 consecutive days. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issues no trouble. Bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
As we inch closer to a all-important Game 3 tonight, DNR rolls on. A little baseball, a lot of NBA right here on ESPN New York.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Tell us all about it. Here's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. And good luck to the Knicks tonight. Keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going here on the roads. We've got delays on the FDR Drive southbound down through the 60s. Accident in the right lane. Troubles as well on the eastbound BQE by Atlantic Avenue with a stalled vehicle. Inbound George Washington Bridge, a 40-minute delay with a disabled truck by that upper level. 30 to the lower. Lincoln 25, Holland about 45. Sponsored by RockAuto.com. A bent tire rod can quickly bring a drive to a halt. For the parts needed to get you back on the road, visit RockAuto.com. Find a wide selection of quality parts at reliably low prices. Delivered right to your door. All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto. I'm Debbie Duhame. 880 ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I know how a serious accident can change your life just like that.
I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and I understand that with pain comes medical bills and time out of work. Let us get you justice.
This is John Ryan, the closer.
For over 35 years, our family has been getting accident victims every dollar they deserve.
I started this firm for the injured so they can bite back against the insurance companies.
Our legacy is to get you justice. Bite back.
To get you paid, bite back.
At D'Agostino and Associates, bite back means fight back. When you're hurt and they blame you, we bite back and get you every dollar you deserve. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. 1-800-248-3222. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for buying gas. That's right. You can earn cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside, and just last year, I made nearly $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like extra cash, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back when you fill your tank. Use promo code GARAGE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code GARAGE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code GARAGE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio!
Tonight might be different than you've ever seen in Madison Square Garden.
27 years since the last finals game in this building. I know our fan base is really excited.
This is the biggest game I've ever seen.
Fans have earned the right and deserve the right to see final basketball be played here at Madison Square Garden.
New York takes two in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals!
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Jessica Troy. If the Knicks win the championship, I will flash you guys at the Beach Bash, and they're incredible.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
It just feels surreal. That is the only word I can even think to use, what's happening right now. 13 consecutive wins. Finding ways to win games, blowing the opposition out, playing nearly perfect basketball, playing your best basketball in the biggest moments of all these games, and it leads us to where we are right now, which is a 2-0 lead heading into Game 3, where the entire sports world will be focused on Madison Square Garden tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I don't think it'll fully sink in until it actually happens. Because right now it feels like it's
a dream.
It's what it feels like, yeah. And it's hard to fully embrace just because you haven't been in this spot before. We spent all this time talking about the Spurs not being in this moment and like learning what it means to be in the NBA Finals. Like, I don't know what this is like as a Knicks fan.
None of us do.
I've never experienced this.
No, none. I mean, unless you have to be. Do you understand how old you have to be to be a Knicks fan? It's like, oh, I've seen this before. You have to be at least 60 years old, at least.
Well, no, but I'm saying you've been to the NBA Finals as a Knicks fan.
I've seen the NBA Finals twice. Yes.
I have not. Like in 1999, I was in Boston in 99.
Right. Well, enjoy it because it's special. And you never know when this is going to happen. And I can almost guarantee you'll never see this again.
Like this?
Yeah.
This kind of run with the opportunity
with any
to
of
go,
your teams.
I mean, we're at 13 now. I mean, if you take care of your business at home, you're talking about 15 straight.
Oh, my God.
Your 2 losses by a combined 2 points? It's incredible.
You know what Artie just said in my ear? He
What?
goes, this is some tank we got going on here.
It's an amazing tank. It's one of the great runs in the history of the sport.
Yes. In any sport.
In any sport, yeah, as dominant as it's been. Although, I mean, I saw some stats this morning, too, to make it the most dominant. Like, there's going to have to be, so we still got work to do here in the next 2 games.
A lot of work to do. Listen, I said it before, and Ray just shook his head at me. I don't even think this series is over. And maybe that's because that's the fan in me that won't allow me to think that. But I'm still going into tonight like, okay, let's take a breath. This is going to be a big game, and San Antonio's a real tough team.
Because you know how quickly it can change, right? I mean, this is, again, Game 3s are always important, but even after winning 2 on the road, if now San Antonio wins Game 3, now it's 2-1, and now the pressure's back on you, because if you lose Game 4, now all the work you did in San Antonio was gone.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Listen, they go back 3-1, you can absolutely deal with that. They go back 2-2, you would be heartbroken.
All right, so, okay, here's the stat. Since 1984, teams that have lost the first 2 games of a 7-game playoff series on their home floor are 4-27. None have ever come back to win in the NBA Finals. These have happened in 2021. It happened in the first round. Clippers over the Mavericks. 2017, Boston over Chicago. That was a first-round series. 2005, it was Dallas over Houston. That was a first-round series. And then in 94, Houston over Phoenix, and that was a second-round series.
So, it's never happened in the conference finals or the NBA Finals.
No, correct.
Never, ever.
That's right.
So, let's keep it that way.
Yeah,
let's absolutely keep it that way. We have Bring It coming up a little bit later on in the show. Which,
that's always nice.
I don't really exactly fully understand what it is, but I'm excited for it today. Bring it!
I think we need to have your Bring It more involved in it, though. I do believe that.
What do you mean, my Bring It? Oh, the audio of me saying Bring It?
Yeah, I think that's nice. I think we need to, maybe the Bring It's like great how good we thought the Bring It was.
So if it's an A-level Bring It, you get the A-level Bring It.
That's
and
right.
so forth and so on.
Yeah.
What would be, I mean, Ray, do you have the different Bring It's in front of you? What are they?
Oh, there's like 5 of them.
All right, well, which is the best one?
I think it was 5 or 6. You got to rack them.
You just got to rack them, Dave.
You got to rack them?
Put them right in the spot.
So there's only 2 on the page.
Bring it.
There's that.
Bring it.
And there's that. Those are the 2.
Well, the second one's definitely the best Bring It. That's the most excitable Bring It.
So if you come with an exceptional Bring It, you get rewarded with a, you can say is, Bring It!
I mean, you can get one of those.
That's a good one.
Can't get out of your house.
This is an older one.
Nothing you can do. Bread, milk. How do we get them? What do we do? 800-919-3776. Bring it. 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 All I can say is, bring it. Any handle New York? I don't know. Bring it.
Something like that.
Mac Jones. Here, there's a decent chance he leaves the Niners. Vikings are the hot team. Is that an option? 800-919-3776. Bring it. Bring it. All I can say is, bring it. All right.
See, I mean, then there's the genesis of the actual segment.
Right. So maybe we can get some more Bring It.
Bring it!
Oh, God. Bring it!
That's the Bring It of all Bring It's. That's the one.
What was he screaming about?
That one is labeled insane Bring It.
I think you had a partial nervous breakdown.
Bring it! Bring it! Why do you guys never step in?
I think because who's going to step in?
Why would anyone want to step in on that?
Why does nobody ever step in and be like, hey, Dave, listen, this is not great for you. Maybe slow down the Bring It a little bit.
Bring it on, nerds.
What could we do in that moment? There's nothing you can do.
RJ, can you explain Bring It for the people, please?
Well, there's no clear way to bring it, but I stand by that.
All I can say is, bring it.
Listen, if you know, you know. You just got to know how to bring it.
Bring it.
Like PBM's already called in. I have no doubt he's going to bring it.
You think he brings it?
And you just got to know how to bring it.
Bring it.
And once the light bulb goes off, you know how to bring it.
Bring it. You're going to bring it today? Bring it.
We're all going to bring it.
We're all going to bring it. Bring it!
Yeah, like that.
Bring it!
You're a psychopath. Dick, why didn't you step in? Who's going to step into that? Nobody.
I don't know.
Once you get started, I mean,
maybe to like a commercial break, Dave. Maybe you dial back the bring it.
No, it's like being at the zoo.
Us asking you to dial something back is what led you to that.
Yeah, it's like being at the zoo and seeing a tiger just lose its mind. It's like, would you jump in there?
Feces at the other tigers.
It's like, would you jump in there? It's like, no, just let it happen.
So that's just organic.
I would almost guarantee that some form of constructive criticism led to you turning like that.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
right. I think the genesis of this is RJ was like, maybe you. I was like, you know what? Watch this.
All right. So again, like they'd only make it worse. They're like, hey, Dave.
Yeah.
You know what? You got a little crazy there.
Maybe you go the other way.
Oh, you think that was crazy?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Maybe you
crazy.
go the other way, Dave. Let's do a full segment of Bring It. So like, nah. You know what? I think I'm good.
I think I made my point. You think that's what you think? You're like, you know what? I made my point.
You know what, guys? I think we're about done here.
Yeah.
With the Bring It's. Not doing that again.
Okay, says you.
Bring it! Stop. Bring it!
That's a 53-year-old man with a family.
I believe I was probably 52 at the time of the inception of Bring It, but yeah, your point is the same.
Whenever it was.
Mike Brown on this team's amazing, incredible, unbelievable resilience.
It's an amazing feeling as a coach to know how mentally tough your team is, no matter what the situation is in front of them. To see them continue to fight and fight and fight and fight, no matter what the score is, no matter how much time's on the clock, it's just a fantastic feeling. And I'm telling you, man, the NBA is tough. You don't experience what I'm experiencing with this group a ton. And it is a freaking joy to be around.
You'll never see this again. You never will. You might have teams that win championships. You will never see a team, or very, very, very infrequently, able to do this and summon this level of play and resilience and greatness over a run.
No, I mean, again, the only two losses by a combined 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I mean, to have the adversity hit as early as it hit, and then to regroup and be this version of themselves now for 13 straight games. I mean, now again, and no one thought that going into this series it would be nearly as dominant as it had been leading up to it. But still, I mean, you won the first game by 10. You squeaked by in game 2. And now, I mean, you're sitting here 13 straight wins, 2-0 lead, going into what may be the craziest building you've ever seen in your entire life.
I can't. Ray, you've been there for all sorts of stuff. Great Rangers runs, Knicks runs. I mean, not NBA Finals, but great. Like, do you think tonight makes everything else look amateurish compared to what we've ever seen?
Tonight is going to be like nothing we've ever seen, just because of the scope of the game, and it's the first finals game 27 years, right? So
yeah, first final game 27 years. First time they have led a series in the finals in over 30.
So I expect it to be completely electric, even with all the other stuff that's going on. I will say this: if they win tonight, Wednesday would be even more insane.
My concern is that, because remember when the U.S. Open, when the president was there, and a lot of people couldn't get in, and a lot of people got in late. I just hope that people go early enough. Like, I would get online as early as humanly possible.
Go now.
I mean,
get ready.
Listen, if you're going to go now, go for it.
I mean, if you're buying tickets to this game and you've already purchased tickets, like on the secondary market, do you need work? Take the day. Just be ready.
Yeah, commit to the day.
You already spent $42,000. Yeah, just get out there.
Unless you're in that situation where you're trying to hold on to the day for potential clincher or a parade. Scary to even think that, but
right. But RJ's right though. If you're out there paying, I mean, you're paying $7,000 for a ticket. I mean,
right. You got to get there. Like,
you got to make sure you're in your seat before tip. Like, you're not messing around with that.
No, you can't. But
you
the thing is, there's going to be people that walk up at 7:15, and they're recommending 2 full hours, no bags. So you just listen. You know what the deal is. If you mess with it, you're going to wind up walking into the Garden late tonight. Imagine that, spending like $11,000 a ticket and missing the first half of the first quarter.
No, if I'm that financially committed to this thing, I'm going to be there early, and I would much rather just hang out in the Garden than
totally agree.
To even tempt fate to miss
Couldn't
anything.
agree with you more. You know what? Get in there by 6:15, 6:30. Sit down, get your chicken tenders, get whatever it is that you need, and just sit there and wait.
Get yourself worked up into a frenzy. Knicks come out early. Oh, start making shots. Jalen's making
punch him
shots
right in the face in the first quarter.
I'm hoping that's what happens. I'm hoping Jalen just comes out of the gate and he's just red hot. Just hitting shots.
Like Knicks up 17-4.
Crowd's
5 minutes
going
into the game.
wild.
I'll say this. Jalen is not going to continue shooting as poorly as he shot the first 2 games. That's not going to continue.
Just an avalanche.
Anything Ray ever says, I think we have to take with really seriously.
I'd go back to run the offense through Cat a little bit more just to take the ball out of his hands so he's not taking the beating that he's been taking.
Well, that's important. That's going to be very important because the beating that he's taken and nothing's being called, yeah, especially to bring the ball up. I agree with you. You got to run the offense. Try to run the offense through Cat. Although what's worked so well for them is their ability to adjust to whatever they need to do. So as soon as
Nothing phases this team.
Yeah.
Nothing phases this team.
Right, well, listen, I mean, it's tough to be fazed by anything when all you do is win. And then even in moments where it's like, hey, we got some foul things going on here. I'm going to go 4 starters on the bench, and you actually extend the lead. Like, I mean, Bridges is hitting big shots. Deuce hits a big shot. I mean, everyone has stepped up. I mean, Bridges looked overwhelmed in Game 1. He was like a man possessed in Game 2.
He was awesome in Game 2.
Like, he couldn't even calm himself down in the post game. He was still like on this different level.
How about that possession where it ended with the Bridges 3 from the corner? I think Towns passed it out to Bridges in the corner for the 3.
Yeah.
And the ball movement on that possession was, I mean, absolutely sensational.
It was unbelievable. Listen, San Antonio's ball movement in the first quarter especially was really, really good. Like, they came out and they were ready. And then on top of it, I mean, look what the Knicks bench is doing. I mean, the Spurs have the 6th man of the year. You wouldn't even know he's playing in the series. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. The only points they're really getting consistently off their bench is from a guy who everyone thinks that they should maybe start, which is Dylan Harper.
You got to get more Dylan Harper. He's a real problem.
Yeah, he's a real problem. I mean, Fox was better in Game 2, but I mean, look at their bench right now.
They get nothing out of their bench.
They get nothing. I mean, in the first game, Keldon Johnson scored 3 points. Carter Bryant, who Jalen went to absolute work on in Game 1, had a point, and then Dylan Harper had 16. And then in Game 2, it was all Harper again.
Because they don't have the bench the Knicks have. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. 800-919-3776. We know Bring It's on the way at about 7:45 in that range. A little bit of baseball we got to get to. Yankees 1-1 this weekend. Mets 2-1 this weekend. Carson Bench. Oh, what a special day yesterday. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Your New York Knicks are back in the finals, and BetMGM is here for this legendary run. Get in on the championship series with odds boosts, same-game parlay boosts, and more. Whether it's another clean sweep or Knicks in 7, BetMGM offers a star-studded lineup of markets for the finals, including live bets, props, and original bets. And if you're looking to call the shots with the same precision as the Eastern Conference champions, early cash out will be offered on select bets to give you the flexibility to take your payout early. Join the Knicks and BetMGM on this march toward a ticker tape parade. Let's go Knicks. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age to wager and physically present in New York only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Additional terms and restrictions may apply.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch! I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Wherever your day takes you, across New Jersey, into New York, or down to Philadelphia, New Jersey Transit gets you there. Skip the traffic and stay on track. With busy travel periods ahead, plan ahead, check schedules, and allow extra time for your trip. From work days to weekends, New Jersey Transit keeps your routine moving with reliable, convenient service. Ride smart. Plan your trip at njtransit.com.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a hospitality manager at a 5-star hotel.
So I just checked into room 318, but someone was in there.
Room 318. Oh, you were supposed to be booked in 813, which is now booked.
So what do we do?
How about rock, paper, scissors for who gets the bed?
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero-sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy-flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Smalls here. If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds can turn into sinus infections that last weeks, ruining your perfect vacation getaway. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy, it's stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy at home. It includes prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home, or on the road, you have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, and no pharmacy lines. Also, no copays. Match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor. Start meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs a medical emergency kit, so order yours online in minutes. It's shipped right to your door. Save $45 with my promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls. That's promo code SMALLS at urgentcarekit.com/smalls.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
All right, now, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We got you rolling on a Monday morning, June the 8th, where the topic du jour is the New York Knicks. Who would have thought that? That as we hit June, the Knicks would be the topic of the day. Usually, Rick, this is like, all right, what do you want to talk about today? How much Yankees are we getting into? How much Mets are we getting into? Hey, World Cup is next week. No, it's a Knicks-centric show and will be for the at least the remainder of this week.
Yeah, I got to tell you though, I mean, before the NBA season started, I think there were a lot of people, including, I think us, until we actually got a chance to watch the regular season, that thought, if this group of Knicks players was going to get to an NBA Finals, it would be this year.
No, I agree with that. But as this season was going on, I was becoming less and less optimistic that this was going to be the case.
Yeah, I don't think that you were alone in that. Listen, Ray's been adamant the entire time that as the season progressed, we'd be fine, and it didn't matter who we played. But you had an Eastern Conference that was wide open, and Boston being knocked out, I still think we would have beat Boston. And then the team we struggle with matchup wise with Detroit. And again, I don't think Detroit beats us just because of how well we were playing. But I think that I do think that certain matchups are good matchups and certain matchups are bad matchups. That's why I don't know if this whole Wemby thing is he's tired. This is new for him. If the first half of Game 2 was, I don't know what it was to take 4 shots in the first half of Game 2, a must-win game for San Antonio. But whatever it is, having Cat, right? That's not a great matchup for Wemby. You heard what Charles. You played Charles earlier in the show. Is that Wemby's getting his ass kicked by Cat, and then you have the ability Mitch and OG. We're well equipped to play against this team.
Yes. Which I think a lot of people thought. I think a lot of people didn't know coming into the series. This is such a freak, and I know we've had success against them in the regular season, but this is a different animal. Will we continue to have success? And through 2 games so far, that answer is yes.
Right. What's funny though is you try to, depending on who you root for in the argument you're trying to make. you'll use matchups during the regular season for your argument, or you'll just forget it because it doesn't play well into your argument.
Like the Knicks beat Boston in the postseason last year, and then that affects the way you look, right? But Boston destroyed the Knicks in the regular season, but that doesn't matter because you beat them in the postseason. But on the flip side, you beat San Antonio in this regular season, so you should take that into account. Well, you can't have it both ways, right? You can't say, well, the Boston is irrelevant in the regular season, but the San Antonio wins are relevant in the regular season. It doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah. Well, the better example would have been like, okay, hey, if the Knicks have to play Detroit, no, we're playing great basketball. This is a different team, so don't look at the matchup because a regular season doesn't matter. As opposed to this, where a lot of people were pointing to, no, we want to play the Spurs because we match up well against the Spurs. We beat them in the regular season. Right, we've had this is the team we beat to win the NBA Cup. Like, we're a good matchup against them, and it turns out we are a good matchup against them. Just like they were the team that knocked off OKC. They were the only team that OKC really struggled with during the regular season.
Right.
I mean, so sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's also, hey, you're down 20 in the first 2 games, and for whatever reason, the Celtics want to just keep hoisting up threes and give you an opportunity to come back from those deficits.
The thing is, you never know. And it goes back to that's why billions of dollars are being invested into live sports with all these streaming services and Fox, because it's so amazing, because you never know and you can't script it out. No one in the world expected this Knicks run.
No, not like this.
Not like this. Nobody.
No, not 13 straight. I mean, listen, it does come down to in the NBA. It's a make or miss league, right? I mean,
they're a good shooting team.
If Wemby makes that shot, we're having a different conversation. He missed it. He didn't make it. He turned the ball over, took a foul, and then he missed a shot.
Yeah,
so it wasn't a great sequence for him.
He had a real bad stretch there.
And I'm sure you just see his mentality and how talented he is and the kind of freaky athlete he is, that that'll be a moment he'll point to this offseason as what fuels him to be, the best player in the league, the face of the franchise, to get face in the NBA, to get back and start winning championships.
We know they're going to win. We just don't know when.
Yeah, well, everyone assumes they're going to be back. They're that young. He's that good.
Be back. If you listen, they're going to win championships. Just I hope it doesn't start this year.
Well, yeah. You got a 2-0 lead. It shouldn't start this year.
It shouldn't. You're so confident, aren't you?
No, as you say, you hope. No, you got a 2-0 lead. You won 2 games on their home floor. It shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen.
As epic as the 13-game run has been, it'll be one of the epic collapses. It'll be the first time in the history of the NBA Finals that it happens.
I would fear for Ray.
So you don't want to be on that end of it.
No, that would be awful.
I think we're well past hope at this point.
No, the Knicks need to unequivocally win the championship.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah,
they have to win this title.
Yeah. Well, this has now turned to a win. Because otherwise, it'll be one of the most devastating losses you've ever experienced as a fan.
We still thinking about Saturday, or is that out the window?
I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know if it hopefully it doesn't last that long. Hopefully, we won't need to go Saturday.
No, I just obviously if they win at 4, we're not going to go to San Antonio Saturday. But RJ, if the Knicks were up 3-1 heading into the game on Saturday, where are we with that?
I think we have to have a discussion.
Really?
Listen, I'm not going by myself.
Now you better start. We better start planning this then. If that's for the eventuality of it, it could happen.
No, I'm not planning because I want this to end. It depends on what happens.
No, I think we don't start planning this on Thursday morning.
You see what happens tonight. Tonight decides if there's any planning involved.
No, I'm not. But I'm also not planning it if the Knicks lose tonight. So if they win tonight, you're assuming they're going to hopefully sweep, and if they lose tonight, I'm not starting to think about a Game 5 now.
Well, no. If they win, you're not doing any planning at all. If they win tonight and make it 3-0.
No. I'm not planning anything till Thursday morning. If you guys want to sit and get together and figure out a game plan on Thursday morning, I'm all for it. Gives us enough time to plan it out.
We got a big meeting. Is the big meeting Thursday?
Mm-hmm. We have 2 big meetings Thursday.
2 big meetings.
Mm-hmm. John is switching the Wednesday meeting to a Thursday meeting this week.
I don't think that can happen. Can it?
What do you mean?
Why?
Because
we have an hour. We have an hour, Ray. What are you talking about?
The big meeting's at 11.
What are you
we have our
about,
meeting
Ray?
at 10, and there you go.
Of course it can happen.
Doesn't it actually make perfect sense to happen?
It's the only way to do it. It's a precursor to it's the warm up to the big meeting. What are you talking about?
You get the kinks out during that 1 hour pre-game meeting.
It's like a shoot around.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then you have your greatness during the actual big meeting.
I got to tell you, if the next few days go how we hope it goes, you could schedule all the meetings you want. The productivity is going to be.
Is there a chance
it's going to be low
that you show up to that meeting Thursday morning with no sleep at all, Raymond?
There's a very high chance. The chance is greater than not. I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could tell. I'm nervous about this meeting. Yes.
There's a chance he just starts just screaming stuff, like not even realizing it.
I mean, you saw my reaction when John dropped the hammer in the group chat the other day.
Everyone will be in attendance for the meetings.
Everyone,
but
physically be in attendance.
What version?
Physically,
yeah.
Sure.
You think you might put your head down for a minute during that meeting?
You might. I might need
a better chance he puts his head down for our meeting. I might close our eyes. That's the time to do it.
I might need you to make sure that I don't put my head down. I think I need your help.
I think maybe we do Ray solid, and during the warm-up meeting, maybe we let him go into the
I think we call it the warm-up meeting.
Go to the wellness room for a half hour.
It's a chance to take a nap.
Yeah, good luck.
Close your eyes, relax.
Oh boy,
get the energy up.
What's happening?
There's a man talking about an elevator.
This happens quite often, actually.
It's a man.
This is good stuff. I'll tell you what, this is not. This is not Tricon. Tricon doesn't let this stuff happen.
No, never. Absolutely not. All right, let's let these guys save themselves. 800-919-3776. We're going to come back, do a little Bring It. Do I have audio for my Bring It this week, you ask? Oh, yeah, I do. It's DNR with you. Very exciting stuff right here on ESPN New York.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. At Rings End, they're there to help realize your modern design visions. That's why they partner with Marvin. Engineered for big ideas, Marvin modern windows and doors deliver effortless elegance, expansive views, and industry-leading innovation, all in a modular system designed to meet the exacting principles of modern architecture. Experience Marvin Modern at a Rings End showroom today and create something stunning with them. Rings End is a certified Marvin installing retailer.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Knock, knock, Capital One Bank guy.
Wow, Charles Barkley?
I just moved into the neighborhood. Can I borrow some Wi-Fi?
Sure, Chuck. That's what the Capital One Cafe is here for, open 7 days a week.
Oh, can I use your ATM? My dog walker only takes cash.
Anything for a neighbor.
Can I try the catchphrase?
Sure, take it for a spin.
There's no fees and minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
Nice, Chuck. I'll take it from here. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Visit CapitalOne.com/bankguide for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Dell PCs with Intel inside are built for the moments you plan and the ones you don't. For the time you forgot your charger at the gate.
Passengers, we are now on our initial ascent.
Or when you're bouncing between projects like a ping pong ball. We build PCs with long-lasting battery life, so you're not scrambling for an outlet. And built-in intelligence, so you can stay focused on whatever you're doing. Dell Technologies, built for you. Dell.com/Dell PCs.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Kansas is offering 10% off qualifying Pella projects and 50% off qualifying Pella installations. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends June 30th, 2026.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Welcome to basketball's biggest stage.
Somebody will reach basketball immortality.
Welcome to the NBA Finals.
That's basketball at its finest.
This is about more than a game, more than a series. This is about legacy.
You are watching what greatness is all about.
Tune in to see who performs under the brightest lights and who writes their way into history. The 2026 NBA Finals continue on ABC.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, DHR. They're going to be out and about today. You can hang out with those guys, and I guess Peter's back on the show today. We had a nice text exchange this weekend, and he's going to be back on the show before Game 3, of course, of the NBA Finals. At the Garden, Knicks fans join DHR, Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg for a live broadcast today at Stout, NYC, just 2 blocks from the Garden at 215 West 35th Street before Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Don, Hahn, and Rosenberg today at Stout, NYC, all starting at 3 o'clock. And then hopefully they can do you a service. And at like 5:30 say, okay, if you're going to the game, get on your way. Walk over to the Garden. Get in line. Don't bring any bags, right? Because we know that we know the situation. They're recommending get there at least 2 hours in advance. You're not going to be allowed to bring a bag in. So I would, like you said earlier, your license, credit card, wallet, whatever, phone, and that's it. And it's going to be a TSA-style pre-check, and you're going to have to slowly and systematically make your way in. But like you said earlier, get in the building early and spend the time waiting for the game in the building, not outside waiting to get into the building.
Right. Well, this is all personal preference. I mean, if you want to sit in line for 2 hours,
you don't want to stress either.
No, I don't want to have any thought that, oh no, this line's not moving as fast as I thought it would move, and now I'm going to miss tip. Get in there early. Concessions, I'm sure, will be open. Have a beverage, some food, and relax.
And by the way, those clowns, they did it again with the Knicks introduction on Friday night.
But it's the Squid Game theme song.
That's not Squid Game.
That's what someone said on Twitter. It was a Squid Game.
Squid Game?
Yeah, Squid Game. Did I speak a different language? That's what someone on Twitter said. That's the Squid Game. It's like you're going into like a fight to the death.
It's meant to be disrespectful.
Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. It didn't work. They lost both games.
I don't like it. I think it's classless.
All right.
I think it's classless. It doesn't bother you at all?
Not really.
Ray, does it bother you?
I mean, it did at the moment. After the fact that I found out that they've been doing it the whole time, it's like, okay, whatever. You want to keep doing that? That's who you are.
They've done this all year for every opponent?
That apparently so.
It's the Squid Game thing, Ray? Is that right?
That makes sense that it would be the Squid Game thing.
No, it's cartoon music.
I think that's the thing, though, Dave. I think
Did
the
you
Squid
look
Game
into
stuff
it by any chance, or are you just assuming that it's clown music?
I'm looking at it right now. The Spurs trolled the Knicks by playing cartoon music. Knicks starters were introduced with cartoons. Maybe it is Squid Game. I don't know. But all I'm reading is that it's and people are not happy about it.
No, whatever. Like I said, it doesn't matter. We went in there. We won the 2. Keep playing it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't see Squid Game anywhere. I see cartoon music everywhere.
Yeah, I don't let it bother me the way it's bothering you.
Yeah, I think it's
especially when they don't win.
It bothered in the moment. Now I really don't care.
I think it's highly disrespectful. If the Knicks did it tonight, I wouldn't like it.
But the Knicks wouldn't do it.
Well, that's my point. That's my point. Before we get to Bring It, can you do a little FanDuel for me, please?
I got a little FanDuel right here.
Mm-hmm.
I did. There it is. Right now, new FanDuel customers can hit the court with $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 straight days. FanDuel's the best place to bet all your favorite players during the NBA Finals. Play your game any way you want, and best of all, with FanDuel, you're going to get paid instantly when you win. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 days. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA, must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. Minimum $5 max wager required for 7 consecutive days. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY, or you can text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. 6:40, Yankees in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. And then 8:30, it's Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Knicks hosting the Spurs at Madison Square Garden. A game you can hear starting at 7 o'clock with the pregame on ESPN New York. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey. During today's action, glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. 800-919-3776. People, they're all geared up for Bring It today.
Okay, good. I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I got some audio for mine. I had Ray do a little investigative work, and we have some audio for my Bring It.
Audio Bring It. I like it.
Audio Bring It, because I respect the Bring It.
I hope so. I mean, you're the genesis for it.
I am the genesis for it. Before we get to Bring It, let's hear a little bit more. Not from the victors, from Victor Wembanyama, the loser so far in these first 2 games. Here he is on the pass off Castle's back in the winning moments of Game 2.
That's the most frustrating thing, to throw it away after putting in all this work. And what did I think? I mean, urgency at this point is like body reacts quicker than mine.
Oh, that was brutal. Because you agree, they have all the momentum in that moment, right?
Yeah.
And worst case scenario, you go down there, you miss a shot, you're going to get overtime. And if you're the Spurs and you're the Knicks, you would have, let's be honest, you would have probably felt going into that overtime, the Spurs would win that overtime. Not that they definitively would, but that would have been your feeling going into that overtime. They'd have all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, well, they did have the momentum. I mean, it was a 14-point lead that we blew, and they're at home. Yeah. I would expect, if I was a Spurs fan, I would expect after coming back from 14-0 and then going into the forcing overtime, that I would have the advantage in overtime. Yeah,
right. And to do that in that moment, now whether you blame Castle or Wemby or not taking a timeout or whatever it is, was absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. More Wemby. Here he is on his matchup against Karl Anthony Towns.
It's very different from the previous series. It's bringing us into difficult areas because they're good players. He's a good player. So we just need to figure it out. We need to keep working on it. How many points did they score tonight? 105 is. We can do a little bit better. We can do better defensively.
I wonder at what point they give up the rope.
I don't know if they give up the rope. I mean, if you're going to sit here and tell me that you think that this team is going to win championships, not just a championship,
I definitely do.
I think they'll fight till the end. I mean, you're talking about, again, I know he's 7'4", 7'5", 7'6", where it feels like he grows every game. And, he's eventually going to be the face of the NBA. But forget, like, the size and the talent and everything else. I think what most people like about him a lot and think, one of the reasons why they think he's going to be a championship is because of what he's, like, his mentality, what he's made up of. Like, he wants to go into the All-Star game and compete, so everyone competes now. Like, I mean, they may not come back. They may not win a game, but it feels like this team will fight till the very end.
Well, we'll see.
I don't think they're going to fold up like Philly folded
like Atlanta
up,
or Philly or Cleveland. They're not just going to fold up their clothes and get out of Dodge.
No, I think there's something to be said about a team that you think is going to win multiple championships. That they have to be made of something. It's not going to just be. They're not going to roll to a bunch of titles because they're just that more talented than everybody else. It's going to be like they have this
championship DNA.
Yeah, this DNA that's going to. It won't come out now, but eventually they'll learn from this, and it'll come out, next year or the year after when it comes out.
And I think this is a real interesting one. Wemby admits maybe he got a little too high from that Western Conference win over OKC.
We need to never get too high, never get too low. Personally, I think I could have been better in recovering from the high of the conference finals. But here we are. We can't change the past now. We're already focused on Game 3.
We didn't know, but we had this thought that maybe this win over OKC gives them this high that, like, we've won a championship when they still have another hurdle to get past.
Well, I think it's just like in anything. I mean, you get to, like, you set your goal, like your goals before the season starts. And I think they all recognize in order for us to get to the ultimate goal, which is to win a championship, like the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to be the team that stands in our way. And now maybe some of it, too, was like as we talked about how they matched up well against OKC, more of a sense of urgency when they played OKC just to prove to themselves that they could beat the Thunder. And then finally when you get to the top of that mountain and it goes 7 games and you win it, and then you kind of take a step back and realize, oh, crap, like this isn't the top of the mountain.
Yeah, there's another hurdle.
Right, this isn't the top of the mountain yet. I still got another series to go. That's not hard. I mean, that's not easy mentally.
But I don't think all year long they had like the Knicks circled on. We got to get past the Knicks.
No, they had
OKC
the Thunder.
Was that team.
Yeah, they had the Thunder. Now, who knows? I mean, who knows what, if we end up having to play Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals, how much that takes out of us.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, this is the team that we had a hard time with all season long. This is the number 1 seed. Right, if it takes us 7 and we got to go to Detroit and win a Game 7, I mean, do we have the lasting effects of that going into the NBA Finals?
Even if you get by that, do you have the lasting effects? You certainly might have. I mean, it's all worked out the way it's supposed to work out for the Knicks.
Yeah, listen, all these series take something out of you. Like physically, mentally, like you can pretend like it doesn't, but I mean, you'll start to feel it. I mean, physically, you'll feel it. Mentally, you'll feel it. Like it's just to get yourself back up to like where Mikal Bridges was after that game. That's not easy to get yourself to that level. Everyone just assumes it is because it's the end. Like this is what you play for, right? It's to win a championship. But I mean, we're all human beings. You don't wake up feeling great every day. Your body feels like crap. This hurts, that hurts. But I mean, to the Knicks' credit, they've been the team that's consistently done it every single night. And listen, it doesn't mean they're all playing good at the same time. But Jalen did not shoot well and has not shot well in either of these games.
No, he hasn't shot well in these games, but he's made shots in the big moment.
He had spurts in Game 1. That's right. And then, I mean, he hits the one free throw. Game 2, they beat the crap out of him in Game 2. He physically took a beating in Game 2.
But that's the NBA's fault. You can't allow them to play like that.
They did. So I mean, I don't disagree with you, but they were allowing it. So of course you're going to do it.
Well, no, and I don't blame the Spurs for that. If they're going to allow you to do that, you push the envelope as far as you can. But I mean, you think if you're a neutral NBA fan, just like you tune in for good basketball, that's enjoyable?
No, I think there's a certain point where you lose. Like you're losing something from the game. It's like why we try to get rid of all the clutching and grabbing in the NHL. It's like we want to see like the best players be the best players. Like at least have the ability to do it. Like that level of physicality was like eliminating the players' ability to actually like to move and like let some of their talents actually show. But I mean, Jalen in this series, it took him 31 shots to score 30 in the first game, and it took him 25 shots to score 20 in Game 2.
Right, and what was he? 12 of 31 in Game 1. I mean, he's not shooting well. I mean, he wouldn't argue that. He's just not shooting well.
Hopefully tonight's the night
because of the way they're playing him, and part of that is because of the way they're allowed to play him.
Hopefully tonight's the night, though.
Hopefully tonight's the night. Listen, truthfully, I don't even care. You can go 9 of 37. If the Knicks win,
I think tonight. I think tonight he like early in this game tonight. If he's making shots, I think you're in for one of you could have one of those Jalen nights because the crowd's gonna be going wild, and that could be
wild.
That could be the avalanche that we're looking for to put this series to bed.
This is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's incredible. It's surreal.
It's just
incredible.
This is
I don't know how to describe it.
RJ, Raymond, you guys ready for the segment known as Bring It?
Hey, bring it.
You ready?
As we'll ever be.
You want to describe and just explain to people again what this is?
It's a chance for you to sound smart. I think I've been thinking about what you...
That's it right there. Boom.
I've been thinking about
well done.
Needing a more Cliff Notes version to describe this.
Mm-hmm.
Because how often do so many of us say, I was telling so-and-so, it's like nobody was there. Nobody heard you. This is your chance. This is your platform to be heard. And bring it.
And there you go. That's nice. That's well done by you. You made it simple. Bring it. And very understandable.
Bring it.
Raymond.
Bring it.
Bring it.
You ready?
Yes, of course.
Let's go.
All right then, everybody.
It's time to
bring it.
So what's the number to call?
800-919-3776.
Will you
bring it?
Will you
bring it?
Or will you
bring it?
But whatever you do,
bring it hard.
All right, here we go. We're going to bring it. 800-919-3776. And Raymond, you know who's going to lead us off in this segment of Bring It?
Who's that?
You. That's who it is. You know why?
I was shocked.
Because you've led us into battle this entire postseason. When we strayed, when we got nervous, when we didn't believe, when there was anxiety, every single step of the way, you've said, follow me, get on my back, and we're going to succeed and we're going to win.
This was unexpected. I was not
Are you not
ready.
prepared?
No. I am. But,
Okay.
So let's set the stage here. And you're right in that I feel that I've been leading the charge with this Knicks team, but there's reasons why I feel so good about where they are right now. And I'm sure you guys saw at the end of Game 2, Mikal Bridges on MSG Networks, and he was being interviewed by our guy Spencer Julian out there. Just had the microphone with him, and like it's hard to convey on radio because the video makes it just propels it over the top. Because if you looked at his eyes, that man had I don't want to say it was death. It's like
it was
hatred.
He was in a different place. He was in a different.
He was in the zone.
He was in the freaking zone. And I want you to listen to the latter part of this one-on-one on MSG Networks after the game.
The level of intensity tonight was off the line.
Gotta be better. My teammates, it's 0-0. I mean, boy, do you want to just run through a wall right now like that? But that's like the personification of what this team is about because they're all saying some variant of that. Where it's 0-0. They're not looking at that. They're excited to be coming home. They're excited, to play in front of this crowd, the first finals game in 27 years. But they all know the job's not done. And they all express that, and it's not just lip service. They feel this way. You gotta feel good about what you're seeing. You have to.
Wow, I told you that was going to be a good lead off to this segment.
Nice start.
Yep. All right, Edgar in White Plains. Edgar, you're on. Bring it.
Hey, so I've been talking to a couple of people. I know some guy that works for the NBA, and he's telling me about how much. If you ever thought about the revenue loss that the Knicks have caused the NBA, and maybe Ray, being in the business knows a little bit more about this, but we know the NBA, of course, wants these things to go longer because they make more money. So how much money do we think they're losing just by the Knicks doing what they're doing? And do we think that has any say because of the whistle? Sometimes feels like they're going the Spurs way down the stretch here.
I don't know if that was a bring it.
Yeah, I don't think that was a bring it, and I don't listen. The Knicks are doing this, and maybe the NBA is upset by it. But what are you supposed to do?
No, I think there was a lot of people that watched Game 2 and said to themselves, I mean, and maybe even before the game started, with who it was with Tony Brothers, that this would be a pro San Antonio whistle.
To that extent, though,
I don't think it was going to be. Anyone thought it would be that physical to the point where Richard Jefferson's like, this is too physical.
This is a bit much. All right, he's been on hold for a very long time. He is Purple Belt Mike. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, baby. Let's go. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're not only going to retire number 11 and number 32, but 25, 3, 8 across all New York sports because this is New York's team, and we're going to win. If you ain't down with the orange and blue, then F you too, baby. New York Knicks are going to win. Let's go. Let's go.
He was doing so good, too.
Well, how did he
you just leave it as, bleep you too.
Bring it!
We know what you're saying. Bring it!
Fine. He didn't say the word. We've had people say the words.
Well,
that's
why I didn't drop him. That's why I didn't drop him, Dave.
I kind of like.
But I agree with his point. I do like his point. Because think about it, all the 70 Knicks, the 73, all those guys, that whole starting lineup has their numbers retired. This one could too if they make history.
Just because it's been such a long wait, and of the era we're in, where everything is so quickly accessible and discussed, this will be different.
Well, what's going to be different about this one is if they finish this thing in the style we all hope, which is win 3 and 4, and now you're talking about 15 straight, and depending on what the point differential is and everything else, like one of the historic runs in the history of the NBA. I mean, that would be something you wanted to draw as much attention to as possible, right? So you look up at the rafters and you see, oh, look, it's Jalen, it's this guy, it's that guy. Hey, by the way, they were the team that had the 15 straight. One of the greatest runs in the history of the sport.
It will be. This will go down as one of the greatest. I'm not kidding. As one of the greatest runs in the history of sports, if they win the next 2 games.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would. They'd tie. I mean, let's not get, because I heard this the other day too. This has the potential to be one of the greatest runs in the history of the sport.
Right.
I wouldn't start playing like that makes them the greatest team in the history of the sport.
No.
Because I've already heard
okay.
that, which is fine. That I don't need that. I just need the championship.
All you need is a championship.
That's it.
You know what? What's the old joke? What do they call the guy that finishes last in medical school?
A doctor.
Doctor, exactly. Yeah. Let me be the worst team. Not that they are, but let me be the worst team to win a championship. That sounds great to me. Jack in Buffalo. Jack, you're on. Bring it.
Morning, boys. Let's go, Knicks. With the World Cup right around the corner, I wanted to call out the atmosphere and the overall fan experience in the U.S. in comparison to our European counterparts. Whether it's the fan displays, the songs, the flags waving all the time, it's an event over there, and it makes us look like the rec league in comparison. So this summer, we as fans need to bring it. Have a good one, boys.
That's good. I don't know that we know soccer the way they know it to be able to do the things that they do.
Right, but it's not our sport.
Well, that's my point.
I mean, soccer's their sport.
We're borrowing soccer from them.
Right, we'll all enjoy it, but it's like, it's like how people enjoyed Team USA winning the gold medal in the Olympics in hockey. Right, that's not our sport. For some people it is, but everyone was on board with it because it was Team USA playing for a gold medal.
The magnitude of
yeah, and it's also I think there's something special when you're competing against other countries who it's their sport. That's why us being
and it matters
Canada
so much to them. Yes,
but it's such a big deal.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. All right. You know what? I'm going to go. I have my audio. This annoyed me, and I would like to bring it and attack this person and this city and this fan base. So I didn't hear this live, but I saw this on Twitter. Apparently, Chicago, of all cities, has a problem with the way the Knicks and the Knicks fan is acting currently. And there was a specific talk show host, I believe his name is Lawrence Holmes, and he said, well, you know what? I'm just going to play what he said on his show on Friday.
I think that Knicks fans are the most obnoxious fans in American sports.
Wow, I don't believe that's true.
Your nomination, sir?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
The St. Louis Cardinals actually have some jewelry of recent vintage that backs some of their piety. But Knicks fans, y'all ain't won nothing since the Ford administration.
Well, that's true. By the way, heading into 2021, the Knicks had more losses than any team in this century.
Good.
And then
I'm hoping for 4 more.
It's not going to happen. And James Dolan at his
might
band.
Happen.
Nah.
I don't know if you should be out here saying it's not going to happen. It could very well happen.
Game 4 could be them trying to complete the sweep. That's what it could be.
So, a couple things to unpack from this. I'm a kid. There was no more obnoxious team, fans, broadcasters, period, than the Chicago Bulls. I endured, and now at 6-6. Fine. You do what you need to do, but get out of our way when we're actually having a moment where we are the team. Now, just because you've been an irrelevant franchise since Michael Jordan stepped out, don't blame us. And to sit here and say the Knicks are the most obnoxious fan base, again, there was no fan base more obnoxious than your Chicago Bulls.
You weren't a fan of Ray Clay and Sirius? Weren't a fan of that?
Listen, I think when you're winning and you're doing this, you can kind of do what you want. And when you're great and you have the greatness that the Bulls had, it's hard to argue that. But I had to sit there and endure Chicago Stadium and how loud that was and how difficult that was. And I had Scottie Pippen standing on top of Patrick Ewing and pointing down at him. No, this is our time. All right, so get out of our way. Shut your mouth, Chicago, and understand that basketball runs through the Mecca, which is the Garden. I have just brought it! Bring it! Bring it! Bring it!
Yes.
Jerk.
What exactly are you supposed to do when you finally win? When you've? I mean, I don't understand what the expectation is, though. Like, I can understand, like, if you're like a team that wins all the time and acts a certain way can be annoying and like, come on, okay, you guys win all the time. Why are you acting the way that you act? The Knicks we don't win. What do you expect to have happen?
You ever see the interview, James Franco? Peanut butter and jealous. They hate us because they ain't us.
Oh, I like that. But they were. I mean, that's the thing that I don't understand. This guy was there in Chicago when the Bulls were winning 6 times. Shut up.
Maybe we're so close to it and we're here. We do it every single day. But I feel like the fan bases in this city are as negative about their teams as any fan base in any city. Probably more negative than any team.
Oh, definitively.
I mean, we're celebrating now, but after
too.
the first 3 games of the Hawks series, you're talking about blowing the team up, trading for Giannis to get rid of the head coach. And that's Knicks fans saying that.
Which would have happened.
I mean, that's not other people. I'm sure there would have been other people, like, nationally that would have defended, hey, this is Mike Brown's first year. Like, all the different things as to it's going to cost you. Like, made every excuse in the world why not to do it. And the Knicks fan would have been like, no, we're doing it. This team's not good enough. This coach isn't good enough. I mean, it's like if you got $1 billion and you're out there flaunting it, like, okay, we all know you're a billionaire. You don't need to flaunt it, as opposed to the person that just wins the lottery. Of course they're going to go wild. They never had money before.
Yeah, we don't know what we're supposed to do.
Like, we don't win like this.
Right.
Act like you've been there before. I haven't.
We've never been here before. We don't know how we're supposed to act. We'll act how we want. And you know what? You worry about keeping a football team in Chicago, okay?
Oh.
Good one. I like that.
Ooh. Please don't worry.
State of Illinois, for that matter.
Indiana, here we come.
Yeah. Nothing says Chicago Bears football like Gary, Indiana.
I don't know if we should throw stones since nothing says New York football like New Jersey. So I don't know if
Greeny had a weird thing. Greeny was like, I understand why they're so upset. There's nothing worse than the Jets and Giants playing in New Jersey. Really?
Stadium stinks.
At least we can see the skyline.
Well, the stadium stinks. I'm not arguing that, but I mean, it's right outside of New York City.
I was going to say, at least we can see the literal skyline.
If you really want to get into that conversation, think about it for a second, though. The stadium is not, I mean, it's blah, and you got 2 teams sharing it. Like, if it was one team that's like, listen, it's too expensive for us to be in New York, so we're going to go to New Jersey. It's just a better deal, and it's one team, I could get it. But you got 2 teams. It's both teams.
All right.
Spend the money and share a stadium in the city then. And the idea that the idea too that we should pay for your stadiums too, that's another ridiculous thought.
It's ridiculous.
Like, we're leaving because you're not going to pay it.
I mean, look at the bills. Their whole stadium paid for by the taxpayer.
Anyway, who's next, RJ?
Let's go to a call or two, and then we'll go to one of you two. Let's go to Mel in Staten Island. Mel, you're on Bring It.
Hey, good morning. Great show.
Thanks.
I would like to say that you're welcome. I don't even know who that person was who was talking about the Knicks fans, but the Knicks fans, they've been doing this year after year after year after year. This isn't just because they got to the championship. Yeah, because they got to the championship. Now it's on a higher level, and we already think that they won it, Knicks in 4. But this is a big thank you from the Knicks finally showing up for the Knicks fans, because years after years, you've been hearing Knicks fans call, Yankee fans call too, New York fans. That's a big thank you for them. Great job. And last thing, you said that New York got to pay for the stadium in New Jersey. I didn't even know that. I thought New Jersey paid for it. But it is a train ride away. New York City is all about trains, and that's convenient. All you got to do is go to Penn Station and you can ride the train.
Unless it's World Cup, and then that'll be.
I don't think anyone said New York had to pay for the stadium. The cities have to pay for the stadium. Like, it's the expectation is, hey, we'll stay in the city if you pay for if you help
and that's the big threat
it.
now, right? Like, hey, if you don't build us a new stadium, we'll find somewhere that will build us a beautiful brand new stadium.
Right. We were talking about moving to Kansas City. Like the Islanders were going to
I think
were
that was really going to happen.
Right. I mean, we were shopping for houses in Kansas City.
Oh my God. Eric Long Beach. Eric, you're on. Bring it.
Good morning, boys. First off, that Chicago talk show host can go kick rocks, number one. Number two, the Knicks are showing the rest of the world, what a united New York looks like and how energetic, how powerful, and how positive we're all, able to be. Because, yeah, we're going nuts. Big whoop. But it's all fun. It's all positivity. And we finally, as New Yorkers, get to rally behind one team. We're not divided, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Bring it.
Oh, it really is. I mean, when is New York City completely wrapped up in one team where almost everybody feels the same way about it? Like you said earlier, and it's right. I mean, if the Mets are great, the Yankees fans hate it. If vice versa, Jets, Giants. I mean, Rangers are probably as close because there's just so many. But the Islanders and Devils still have their fan base. This is as much as one team winning as this city could wrap their arms around. This is as close to perfection as you could have.
Yeah, I think this is as united as we'll be.
Yes,
as sports fans.
Right, and part of that is just because we're blessed with the fact that we have so many teams.
Yeah, I mean, the blessing, curse. I mean, whatever you want to call it.
Carl in Springfield. Carl, you're on. Bring it.
Hey, fellas. Great show. Happy Monday. It's a tough, long weekend without getting to watch a game, but makes Monday more exciting today. This is the best Knicks team I've been able to witness, and I love the 94 team with Starks and Ewing. I love the 99 team with Latrell, Allen Houston. But these guys, what we're seeing is truly special. They hit you from all angles. Everyone can hit a big shot at any time. Brunson has been, I'd hate to say it, but he's been kind of subpar this series, but you're getting it from other guys. Towns is solidifying his legacy. He's getting his flowers. But I think we got to look a little bit at Bridges and possibly those 5 first-round picks becoming a little bit of a bargain now. So much heat, struggled a lot, but he's been unbelievable in the big moments in the playoffs. And, it's just a pleasure to see. Let's go. Knicks in 4. Love it. Bring it.
There you go. Not sure that was like the definition of bring it, but whatever. Bring it.
Yeah, I think maybe if he just focused on like the Bridges and the picks thing, because that's been a real topic of conversation.
It's so funny. I love the people now because but the thing I have no problem with, I have no problem having a take, it going south, and owning it. Everyone now, like, oh, what a great trade. Nobody thought that was a great trade. Nobody.
No one thought that was. No one thought that was great value at all for the Knicks.
Nobody. And now everyone, right? What's the thing? Bleep them picks is going around now.
That's right.
But nobody thought that. Ray, even you didn't believe that this was a good trade.
That was a trade when it happened. I was like, oh, all right. Yeah. There were times where it did not look great. But you know what? Like you said, total bargain now.
Well, because I think everyone recognized that there was probably a Brooklyn tax attached to that. Mm-hmm. It's, hey, let's get this Villanova guy in. But also, the chances on this team with this group of players, he was not going to be the number one option like he was in Brooklyn. So you weren't going to ever get the same production you got in Brooklyn.
And the pick actually just got better, not even taking the playoff stuff into account because of the anti-tanking rules and how the picks are now weighted. So it's even better now. Like the Nets, the chances of the Nets finding anybody with even with all those picks that they got.
They can't get anybody when they have 3 top 15 picks.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
Every conversation changes, though. Like this conversation will change. I mean, Stephen A. was going after McHale the entire time. Like, there's too many picks and everything else. I mean, the conversation you hear now is, can you believe, what's going on in Minnesota? What do you think Anthony Edwards thinks about them trading Cat? And Cat's going to win a championship. So it's just everything.
Of course it does. It's easy to have revisionist history, too.
I will say I'm glad to see Cat kind of getting a little bit more flowers now, and they definitely love him and root for him in Minnesota. So
it's awesome. Rick, you're up.
All right, here we go. So we spent all this time talking about Wemby's first half in Game 2. Why was he not more aggressive? Wemby's turnover at the end of the game, the foul, Wemby missing the shot. Game 1, we talked about De'Aaron Fox. I've heard some criticism coming Stephon Castle's way. I will say this. One of the things that I know that we talked about and was being talked about, period, was Champ Penny being put into this starting lineup and what that's done for the team. Through the first two games of this series, you can blame who you want, but the fact of the matter is that in the first half of Game 1, he was really good. In the second half, he disappeared. Had 1 point in the second half, was minus 17, took 5 shots, missed all of them. And in Game 2, he took 1 shot in the second half. 1 single shot in the second half and scored 0 points. So we can start throwing blame all the different places we want to throw blame if you're a Spurs fan, but he was one of the things that we looked at as a positive has now, in the second halves of these games, turned into a huge negative for the Spurs.
He's been a disaster in the second half of games.
Yes. He's been a non-factor in the second half.
He's been a disaster.
1 total point in the second half of these games.
That's good. Well done by you. Edgar Bloomingdale. This is Everyday Edgar. Bring it, Edgar.
That win was so nice. We dunked it on him twice. Bring it. OG straight up on him. Dunk. No move to the paint. No nothing. Just, I get it. I'm going to dunk it on you. Bring it. Cat dunked it on him. I thought Wemby was this big, bad, tough guy. That music that they play for us stinks. They should play Beck. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Bring it!
I don't know that anybody...
That was a lot.
...is going any more wild than... What do you think, like? What do you think? If, and I say if, qualify it with that. The Knicks win tonight and Wednesday. What do you think, like, the show is going to be like Thursday morning?
I can't even. What's Edgar going to be like?
He's going to be off the rails.
Yeah. I mean, most likely to climb a light pole, like all the different things.
But I don't think we're going to do that kind of, right? Like, I think we're going to eat horse crap.
No, I don't think we'll eat horse crap, but they'll be climbing stuff. It'll get wild.
There's going to be stuff. RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. You've been missing for a minute.
Not missing. Just
I'm
here,
glad we
sitting
found
back.
You ready?
Listening to people yell.
In
excitement. Yeah, I am.
People are very
singing,
excited.
yelling.
You ready?
So, this year with the NBA, we've all had our critiques, shall I call it. Different aprons. How do you actually compete? Tanking. Biggest problem they've ever had with this league. They just had to revise the whole way that the lottery system, flattening the odds. Yet, I read, just minding my own business over the weekend, Game 1, ratings on ABC, up 90%. Also minding my own business after the Game 2 victory. And I see that every single building with fluorescent lights in Manhattan after the game, all lit up in orange and blue. And I'm thinking to myself about Wemby and what the future for the Spurs might be. And then it kind of dawned on me. Maybe the Spurs go on to some kind of historic run after this. This is just the year before, perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. And even if this is kind of a one-off season, like the Knicks just kind of slid in there at the right time. They had the right opponents. They remained healthy. And all the things people are saying about why the Knicks are a subpar champion. Oh, at any point were they the best team in the NBA? No, I wouldn't say that. But if they're the last team standing, then who cares? Did the Knicks save basketball? Not from a standpoint of basketball was going to go away or the ratings were going to be so bad and everyone loses money and it falls into the abyss or what have you. But the Spurs needed the Knicks, and the Knicks on their own would have been a gigantic story. But having Wemby opposed, I think there's a chance that this is the bounce back. We're witnessing the propelling of the NBA for the next decade, and I think it's happening right now.
Wow.
And we get away from all the bad rhetoric that was around the NBA. And on the heels of this, you'll have the draft. And this is the push forward, and it's upward. But I think this year's will be the one that we look back on like, you know what? This launched the next decade to the NBA.
Wow. Strong take.
It's nicely done. Just minding your business on the weekend. Well
yeah.
done.
Had some thoughts.
I mean, all you do is mind your own business, huh?
Yeah, with 2 little kids. There's a lot.
I don't know how much business you have. I don't know how much time you have to mind your own business.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Good for you.
By the way, we have purchased and sent RJ's baby gift.
Very nice.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
Sure you get a beautiful handwritten thank you note.
Oh, No, I will fight this argument till the death of me. There is no one, and I mean no one that walks the planet that puts together a better, nicer, kinder, more meaningful thank you note than RJ and Ange Santillo.
That's no one. That's a lot of pressure.
It's not pressure. There's no pressure because
it's the truth.
We're taking this from past performance.
Well, thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yeah.
But no, it's
I
not
enjoy
very
writing
kind of
them.
us. We're just reacting to what you do. You write a glorious thank you note.
Well,
I don't know if you took a class in it, if you were schooled as a child by parents or whatnot, but it's unbelievable.
Well, I think for someone to send you a gift, especially when you have a child, they're not just thinking of you.
You ever talk to Peter Rosenberg?
I love that this will never die.
Someone took the time to spend their money, think of you, think of your child.
Right.
It's not even like it's my birthday. You thought of our child. So, yeah, I think you deserve, I don't know, it takes a couple of minutes. You sit down. There's like those thank you cards are small. And you put into words how much you appreciate that person.
You make it sound so easy, though. Almost no one does it as effectively as you.
Well,
so just take your flowers and admit you're a maestro when it comes to the thank you note.
It speaks from the heart, Dave.
Well, it's noticed.
We love it.
We do love it.
I look forward to the thank you cards.
It's amazing the way you do it. Right? The penmanship, the whole thing. Just top notch. All right, AJ Eastchester. Put a ball on this, AJ. You're on Bring It.
Let's go, boys. Happy game day. So it is game 3, right? And I think there's a word for this whole entire playoffs. The word is balance. You can get punches from every angle. Balanced by the scoring from anybody on any given night. And San Antonio, welcome to New York, buddy, because you're going to have to go through and fight through all this, and you're in trouble. So bring it, boys. You guys are in big trouble, and good luck. Bring it, boys.
Thanks, AJ. I have zero doubt that the Knicks will bring it tonight. I'm not saying I guarantee a win, but I have zero doubt the Knicks will bring it tonight.
Yeah, listen, he makes a good point with the whole balance thing. I mean, I think you still need to have some level of consistency. Yeah, you can take punches from all over the place, but you have to have, like the idea that Cat has been as consistent as he's been in the first couple games of this postseason. That's, I mean, listen, it's put them in a good spot. It's why we're talking about him being the MVP of the finals. Jalen hasn't shot well.
No,
that's a reality of what's going on, and hopefully tonight maybe there's a correction to the whistle because game 2 was like crazy physical. That Jalen has more of an opportunity tonight. Maybe they run the offense through Cat a little bit more, take the ball out of Jalen's hands, and Jalen has a big night. And he's the reason why that tidal wave for the Knicks in the crowd at MSG, like he's the reason why that whole thing starts. And for a young team, I mean, you're talking about the youngest team to be in the NBA Finals since I think I saw 1977. That they come to the realization tonight.
That's we're talking about 50 years ago.
Yeah, that this is just going to be too much for us.
I wonder if tonight is just too much for them.
I could be. I mean, it has the potential to be with how crazy this building's going to be and everything else.
The building's going to be insane. It's New York. You're down 2-0. You haven't you've played fine, but in the end, in the biggest moments, you've not played your best basketball, and you're a very young basketball team.
Right, but they have shown the ability, though. Just as resilient as we've been, they're also, you have to give them credit also, though. Listen, they've punched us in the face. I mean, what they have, a 20-3 run in game 1, and then that went back and forth to the point where they take they're down 8, go 9-0, take a 1-point lead, and then we finish it off, and they came back from down 14 in game 2, and we're right there to win. So, this has gone back and forth. I just think, after the way game 2 ended, feels like a huge missed opportunity for San Antonio. And then now to go into game 3 tonight, if the Knicks' best player, who hasn't been the best player in the first 2 games, all of a sudden looks like he's going to have one of those nights, and he's making shots early, that's a scary proposition for the Spurs.
Well, that's the thing. You don't look at the way the Knicks have played in the first 2 games and say, boy, the Knicks have been flawless. They've been gritty. They've found a way in the big moments. They've hit big shots. They've had good fortune. But I don't think I look at the first 2 games and say, man, the Knicks have played their best basketball. We've seen them in this postseason play their best basketball.
Right, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I know what you're saying and the point you're trying to make. I also think that what you've seen from the Knicks so far in these first two games has something to do with how good San Antonio is, especially defensively.
I agree with that.
Like, they're making you not play great.
But you can play better than this.
Oh, Jalen can definitely shoot better than he's shooting, but, I mean, they're beating the absolute hell out of him, and he's missing shots that he normally would make. I mean, he had a bunny late in that game that he missed. But that could be a product of just the beating that he's taken.
How many shots did he take in game one? 31?
31 to score 30, and he took 25 to score 20 in the second one.
So he's taken 56 shots in 2 games?
Yeah.
A lot of shots.
Yeah, he's taken 56 shots, and he scored 50 points.
Yeah. 50 points on how many baskets did he make in 12? So he's 19 of 56. And you're still sitting here up 2-0.
And you're up 2-0. Yeah, he was 7 for 25 in game 2 and 12 for 31 in game 1.
Right. So 19 of 56 and not great, but still sitting here up 2-0, which is exactly. I don't care what he does. All I care about is winning these games. So
no, I don't care. Listen, as long as they win, I'm just saying, like, if tonight ends up being the night where, again, because I'm sure he's putting. Listen, he wants to have a great game. Obviously, everyone wants to play great, and he hasn't shot well, and he knows he hasn't shot well. And if anyone's going to put in the amount of work to make sure that they have one of those nights, it's Jalen. So maybe tonight's that night. And then all of a sudden, if you're the Spurs, you're going, like, we haven't been able to win when Jalen hasn't shot well. Now all of a sudden he's shooting well.
Right. Now what are we going to do?
Right.
That's the hope, is that they kind of tap out in this game. But like you said, that's going to be a championship team at some point. Well, maybe they won't. You want to read for me before we take a break and come back and get into a little baseball?
Of course I can read for you.
That'd be great.
All right, well, you know how much I love talking about FanDuel, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about FanDuel, because right now, FanDuel customers can hit the court with $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 straight days. FanDuel's the best place to bet all your favorite players during the NBA Finals. Play your game any way you want, and best of all, with FanDuel, you're going to get paid instantly when you win. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get $350 in bonus bets guaranteed after betting $5 for 7 days. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA, must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. Minimum $5 wager required for 7 consecutive days. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
So I got an email from someone, which is nice to some people and maybe not as nice to another. Is it readable or no?
I think you should read it.
All right, I missed you guys so much this weekend that I actually listened to Ty for 2 hours on Saturday. His show was a real good, solid 7. Very average on some scales. But you guys really are the Brad Pitt of radio. Perfect 10 out of 10. Love you guys,
wow.
Go Knicks. The Brad Pitt of radio.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's real nice. I see. I don't like that, though, where we have to. I don't like negativity, though, you know?
I asked you if you wanted me to read it.
I didn't view that as negative.
I wasn't super negative. I thought I was expecting, when you say negative with your emails.
When it comes to Dave, I expect much worse.
Yeah, it's like, I listen to Ty, I wish he died. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind
of.
No.
I don't think anybody who's at the moment
busting out
wishing
the
death
rhymes.
on Ty, no.
Listen to Ty, I wish he'd die. Yeah, great.
Like that's what we expected. That's usually what we get.
All right, so if you get Ty's a good solid 7, then that's good.
Right. I mean, that's
positive.
A solid. Yeah, I think you undersold it. That was actually some positivity in there.
All right, there we go. All right, so let's, on that positive note, let's take a break, come back, get into a little baseball, and then we'll get back to the Knicks. It's a time to be a New York sports fan right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads. Here she is, Debbie Duhame.
Good morning, gentlemen. Hey, Knicks, bring it. Win number 14. Let's go, guys. Let's bring it right now. The traffic as you head to the Van Wyck southbound bumper to bumper into the belt with construction. Jackie Robinson East at Union Turnpike. A collision. FDR Drive south at 14th Street. It's construction. Watch for delays over on Route 20 north at Route 80 in Patterson with a collision sponsored by RockAuto.com. A bent tire rod can quickly bring a drive to a halt. For the parts needed to get back on the road, visit RockAuto.com. Find a wide selection of quality parts at reliably low prices. Delivered right to your door. All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins.
Count 'em! NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. Did you know Social Security takes money out of every paycheck you earn? Paycheck after paycheck. And you're not supposed to touch that money until you're 67? What if you can't work? What if you need that money now? The system is challenging and most people get denied. That's a fact. D'Agostino & Associates has the experience to win, and we win a lot. If you filed for Social Security disability benefits and were denied, let us appeal. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. Bite Back means fight back. 1-800-248-3222. We'll fight to get you paid. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and handles Social Security disability claims and appeals. Remember, if you've been denied, call us first. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates. We win a lot.
Sure, keeping things casual has its time and place. But sometimes simply playing to have fun isn't enough. So when you're looking for a way to up the ante, try these 5 simple words. Play you for an ultra? That always seems to do the trick. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. Superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener, like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to you at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Loyal listener Jake the Ass Man said, "Do you smell the Knicks' glory? Let's go."
He's so active.
He loves the show. He loves the Knicks. I mean, we spent some time watching that game 2 against the Cavs together, and it was glorious.
He's a big-time sports fan, man.
He was on Don Hahn and Rosenberg on Friday.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he did. He sat down with those guys on Friday.
Oh, did he? He must have come to the. He came to the live show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, they got no Peters, so it's a perfect timing.
Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it.
Well, he could do it.
No, it's not.
No,
nice.
stop. Just be you.
They didn't have an undersized guy and replaced him with an undersized guy. You can't yell at me for doing that.
A redhead, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Good
Ginger.
for them. Good for them. Big Islanders fan, that Jake Aspen. I love him.
He is. You know what I've heard about Jake? Surprisingly, quite a ladies' man.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I wouldn't suspect that.
Yeah, no, but apparently really tighty with the ladies. Yeah.
It feels like he'll eventually he's going to wear you down. You know what I mean? He's got a stick-to-itiveness that I think is probably beneficial.
I think he might meet a glorious woman and she would be like, yeah, I'm not overly interested in just his constant persistence. She's like, you know what? I'll give you a shot.
He keeps showing up. It's like, right. Oh, look who it is. It's Jake's here again.
What do they say? Half the battle is just showing up, right?
That's it.
Yeah. I think Jake does very well with the ladies.
Listen, he's a single guy. He lives in the city. I mean, good for him.
Apparently he's got an unbelievable apartment.
He's got a big-time podcast. He's doing it.
He's a big-time star, rising star here at the station.
He's got merch, the whole thing, the whole deal.
The whole thing. Soccer fans join RJ and Ray this Friday for a watch party presented by Rothenberg Pilsner. Watch the match between the USA and Paraguay at Zoom Schneider Beer House in Brooklyn starting at 9 o'clock. Enjoy Pilsner perfection since 1872. That's a long time. From the first German Pilsner. Come out, grab a cold Rothenberger, and join the energy with ESPN New York. That's RJ and Ray live at Zoom Schneider Beer House Friday, brought to you by Rothenberger Pilsner. I also believe that Jefferson is going to be at that event. So you can see RJ, Ray, and Jefferson.
Maybe we'll get Jefferson to hop on the bar and sweep the tables. How cool would that be?
There is a real chance that when you guys show up to do that event on Friday, the Knicks are champions.
Oh my God, how great would that be?
There's a real chance.
Wow.
Raymond has been so confident this entire time.
I know.
I can't even imagine what's going to happen when it finally sinks in, when this, if and when it happens. Like emotionally, where he'll be at.
You know what I think is, because this happened to me with the Rangers in '94. It was the greatest run. They won the whole thing, and then I became like a little depressed.
That it was over.
It was. I mean, now it's done.
There will be a part of me that is kind of sad that the run will be over.
Well, I think it'd be a sadness to an extent for everyone, because this is. Ray and I were talking about this during a couple of commercials ago. This is not really replicatable.
No.
In any way. Like, not just because of what's happened and just the win streak and the bludgeoning in elimination games, but just how this team was put together. Like, I don't know that you'll see teams around the league. Maybe if you're in the East, maybe you stick with it a little longer. Maybe you just kind of say, hey, if we can finagle our way through the East and hope we get the best matchup in the West, maybe we're closer to a title than we think.
Right, but you're also talking about all the different like the aprons. Like Jalen left $113 million. Was it 113? Whatever it was, over $100 million on the table.
They have like no homegrown guys on this team either.
Everyone trade. But it's not really something you can duplicate. And even if you get the matchup that you were hoping for, which in the next case, I think we all, were hoping this would be as opposed to the Thunder. Where are you going to go get a guy like Cat? Because Wemby went from arguably the best matchup. Chet Holmgren is really good against like the other 28 teams.
No one expected Chet Holmgren to turn into that, though.
He's really good against the other 28 teams in the league, other than the Spurs and the one. Obviously, he plays on one of them. And then he went from that, he being Wemby, to Towns, which is the worst matchup in the league for him. It all kind of worked out.
Especially this version.
Yeah.
Who would have seen this version coming down the road?
So a lot of times in sports, like it's a copycat league, right? How do we do what they just did? I don't know that you can. So that's the magic.
So this is the one-off, RJ? This can't be duplicated, huh?
No, I think the Knicks can duplicate their success, but I don't think. I mean, we were just talking about
teams just trying to replicate what the Knicks have done.
Right, but I think but here's the thing, though, and this is why it almost gets us into like the baseball. If you want to touch on baseball here for a second. It's like we spend all this time saying negative, the Yankees fans hating Brian Cashman, saying all the negative things about Brian Cashman. It's like once you get money, anyone could do it. No, that's not the truth. Not anyone can do it.
See the Mets.
Right, see the Mets. You could try to I think saying what you're saying right now is it's a copycat league. Teams will try to do this. Yes, they'll try to do it, but let's not overlook how good Leon Rose has been at doing it.
Yes.
That's the thing. You can, listen, a lot of this stuff started with the draft stuff, right? I mean, you had R.J. Barrett, you had Quickly, you have, Deuce is still here. Mitch is a draft pick. There were things here you had, but then when you made the Josh Hart deal, perfect deal. OG deal, perfect deal. You have to make, you're hitting home runs with these deals.
Well, it's also like the people that, he brought in with him. He brought in the Walt Perrin for college scouting, Brock Aller for, the GM VP with the basketball ops.
Right, very rarely
he has a whole cabinet, man.
Right, but very rarely do you hit on every single move that you make.
Well, to that point though, he didn't.
He didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't.
He's gotten significantly better at his job.
Yes.
Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier. We remember those.
Right, but he stole.
Yeah, but
Josh
those
Hart.
almost those almost like the initial hey, let's try to get this thing jump started moves.
There were people who lost their minds when who's the other kid from Duke that they had that they traded for Josh Reddish?
Cam Reddish.
People lost their minds when he traded Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
But
you traded Cam Reddish, who's not even an NBA player, for a guy who is the heartbeat of the team.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
To your point, Rick, he's trying to get on base, and he had some misses. But now he's just lacing doubles at the gap and pretty much just hitting home runs.
He's the Carson Bench of GMs right now.
So how do you take that for you if you're a team around the league? Like, you know what? Let's just hit on every single thing we do, and then we'll get some good matchups, stay healthy, and then we'll just win a title. It's that easy. It's not.
Right, not
Not
to mention have our best player leave $100 million on the table. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, how many guys are doing that?
It probably helps that the guy in
but
charge
it's like
is
we all
his
want to be
godfather.
like every team wants to be the Dodgers, right? How can we be the Dodgers? Oh, get Ohtani. That's how you can be the Dodgers. Because he
Right,
brings
but
in
the
every Japanese player and he leaves. He left $680 million on the table. Like he's going to get deferred. I mean, there's no else to do it.
It's not like the Dodgers weren't going crazy before Ohtani got there. He just put it over the top.
No, but Ohtani opened up the pathway to continue what they've been like to take it to this level. Now.
Sure.
And history will be written a certain way if this gets done. But at various points of the year, and you guys touched on it, like Mike Brown was a one and done. Karl Anthony Towns was going to be gone. Giannis was going to be here.
It happened 45 days ago.
This team,
when they were down 2-1 to Atlanta, they were going to make sweeping changes had they lost that series.
We had really strong convictions that this team, at some point or another, had some kind of come to Jesus moment. Like this team that had a lot of issues. I think Vince Goodwill wrote a piece over the weekend I was reading. I think he wrote it. And it was talking about how there were various times this year where Josh Hart and Mike Brown were like screaming at each other behind closed doors about his usage and things like that. Like it was not as smooth as it looks right now.
They weren't starting Josh.
That's how hard they had to work to get here.
I will say though that, and again, I've never been on a championship team, but the best teams that have had a legitimate chance to compete and win had things like that happen all the time. Like
Where
it did.
There's
like,
hurdles you have to get over during the course.
Well, no,
of the
you guys
season.
joke we joke around about it when I said the workplace is meant to be uncomfortable. Like great work environments there is a level of like no one's like really truly comfortable. Like there is, hey, I got to make sure I show up every day and do my job because there's someone else that could take my job. There are everyone is so close that you can have those screaming matches. You can fight in practice because you're trying to push everybody to get better. That's the fundamental thing that a great team has.
Well, it's working. Let's spend a few minutes on the baseball, and then we'll jump back into the basketball in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll get into the Yankees on the other side of this break, but I mean, a couple things with the Mets. They should have swept that series. I mean, allowing that Fermin catcher, who's almost a non-hitting catcher, to hit a game-winning 2-run home run on Saturday was, I thought, really gutting. And then yesterday, Manai pitched pretty well, and Carson Bench, who got off to a horrendous start this season. I mean, my God, what a performance from him lately, and specifically yesterday. He was sensational yesterday.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how much credit this kid, in my opinion, deserves with the expectations going into the season, right? He has a great spring, and it's like, okay, he's going to he's going to make the team, and we're all excited about it. And then, yeah, he'd be on this team, but you're going to have, you'll have Soto, you'll have Bichette, you got Polanco, you got, Luis Robert.
Yeah, you'll ask him to hit 8th or 9th, and you won't expect much, if anything, out of him.
Right, he's going to play right field. He'll play a solid defensive right field, and then eventually the offense will come, but he's going to be someone at the bottom of your lineup. Like, listen, hey, if at any point during the season he plays so well that now all of a sudden you're talking about him being your leadoff guy and you move Lindor down, but he is of importance, right? He's down the bottom, and as long as he kind of, just contributes here and there, plays good defense, will be fine.
Yep.
And then, because of all the injuries, now all of a sudden it's like, okay, in the midst of him struggling, we're going to move him around the lineup. It's like all the things that you wouldn't do for a young player to have him have success, you were doing to Carson Bench. And then all of a sudden this happens, where it's like he turns this corner, and he has been, like, there haven't been a lot of bright spots this season. There's been a lot of negativity surrounding this team. He's been awesome. He really has been. And it's a credit to that kid and what that kid's made out of.
He goes, remember he was hitting like 150?
Yeah, he's up to 265 now.
He's hitting 265. He goes 5 for 5 yesterday. He has singles, triple, home run. He becomes the 13th. Been playing baseball a long time. 13th player in baseball history to go 5 for 5 and have a triple and a home run in doing so. It was an unbelievable performance by him. And again, I don't know that they're going anywhere this year. At least they've kind of have, straightened things out a little bit where they're not the joke of Major League Baseball at the moment. Like they had that awful stretch and they've played mediocre decent baseball since then.
Right, but the problem is you can't play decent baseball.
No.
You gotta
And I
play
don't
great
expect them to get back. I'm just saying, at least you can watch the Mets and not be horrified at this point.
No, I completely agree with you. I just having this conversation the other day. As hard as it is for me to sit here and accept the fact that we're 2 wins away from winning a championship, it's also, as a Mets fan, so hard for me to live in this world where, on the heels of getting to the CS, we have one of the biggest wins for us, which was we stole Soto from the Yankees, paid him $765 million, and the payoff has been 83 wins and now this. That's so unacceptable. I can't even put into words.
It's disgusting. And by the way, and I think you might take the other side of this, although I'm not 100% sure. Can he run? I mean, can you run the bases, for God's sakes? It's a play on Friday where the ball gets by the second baseman. He's loping to first base. He gets thrown out and should have been saved. And then yesterday, he got bases loaded. I think it was Ewing, lines went to right field. It's caught. He assumes they're going to go home. He's on second. He runs to third. He's out by 5 feet because he hadn't run. You can't run?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. You know how stuff like that drives me crazy.
I mean, he's a great hitter, an elite hitter. But his head is not always in the game to do the right thing at the right time because he is so great he can get away with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you going to say to him? That's the other problem. I mean, that's when you sign a 15-year deal for almost $800 million. What is someone going to say? What's the manager going to say to you?
I don't know, but it drives me crazy.
Your boy Melendez with a home run and a nice catch yesterday too.
Yeah, he had a really good game yesterday, and I can't stand him.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, outside of Semien, who was going to play, he's had a couple good games for the last 2 games. When you look at from Soto down, you got Jared Young, AJ Ewing, Semien, Beatty, Melendez, and Torrens.
It's amazing, and Vientos has been brutal.
I mean, that the lineup compared to what it's supposed to be.
Right.
You got no Lindor, you got no Robert, you got no Polanco.
And Polanco, who was this close to coming back, he's now sent back to New York for tests.
You got no Alvarez, yeah.
Yeah, he's close, it sounds like. All right, so let's break. We'll come back. We'll get to the Yankees a little bit. Lose on Friday, no game Saturday, and they win yesterday. And then we'll get back to the Knicks, of course. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Your New York Knicks are back in the finals, and BetMGM is here for this legendary run. Get in on the championship series with odds boosts, same-game parlay boosts, and more. Whether it's another clean sweep or Knicks in 7, BetMGM offers a star-studded lineup of markets for the finals, including live bets, props, and original bets. And if you're looking to call the shots with the same precision as the Eastern Conference champions, early cash out will be offered on select bets to give you the flexibility to take your payout early. Join the Knicks and BetMGM on this march toward a ticker tape parade. Let's go Knicks. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age to wager and physically present in New York only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Additional terms and restrictions may apply. From your neighborhood stop to the city and back, New Jersey Transit keeps your day moving. Reliable, convenient, and ready when you are. We're on this ride together. So keep aisles clear, use headphones, and be mindful of fellow riders. Small actions make a big difference, especially during travel times. New Jersey Transit. Ride together, ride better. Plan your trip at njtransit.com.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This July 16th through 19th, the biggest weekend in sports takes over New York City, and Fanatics Fest puts you at the center of it all. The world's #1 sports fan festival returns to the Javits Center with 500-plus athletes, celebrities, and sports legends all under one roof. Get closer than ever with autographs and photo ops, live panels and podcasts, exclusive merch drops, the tailgate zone, rare collectibles, and nonstop action across every major league. Enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN New York app. Find the contest tile to submit your entry.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Yankees, Friday not so good. Saturday nothing. Yesterday, 1-1 late. Bellinger kind of saves the day. Chisholm with a big home run, and the Yankees get out of Dodge, splitting the series. The thing is, the American League is so bad that as long as you're like mediocre, you're going to be fine until Judge gets back.
Right, your pitching staff is too good. I mean,
it's too good.
Schiller was good yesterday, too. It's just, I think that the concern has to be how long with Aaron Judge. And again, this is the best case scenario because it's not thoracic outlet, but it is a stress reaction to what a lot of people are saying, or I heard over the weekend, is like, it's the repetitive nature of him swinging a baseball bat. So like when he's back, how do you bring him back? Is it as DH? And now how often can we use him in right field and everything else? Like it's just, it just makes you have to think about something that, again, with how important he is, how good he is, a year where the American League is completely wide open to the point where it stinks and it feels like you should be the team that gets to the World Series. Like the last thing you want to be dealing with is, the uncertainty of how long he's out and what he is when he comes back.
Right. I agree with that. But I think you're not going to have to push him back. You're not going to have to rush him back because you're not going to, wouldn't think you'd be desperate for him.
No, and I also heard too, I was listening to a doctor this weekend that was just like, this is not great, obviously. And you're going to have to wait as long as it takes for the bone to heal and everything else. But it is a bone. So there is, he even brought up the whole, like, the Scadaboo thing with the Malik Neighbors thing. Like, as gruesome as...
Malik Neighbors was way, way worse than Scadaboo.
Right, but as gross as Scadaboo's was, like, you know how long it's going to take, for the most part, for a bone to heal, as opposed to what's going on with Malik, where it's like, yeah, he's got the ACL, but he's also got the meniscus repair, and there's not a lot of blood to the meniscus, so that who knows how long, if that does heal at all. So, like, at least there is some certainty that, hey, this bone will heal. It's a matter of time. We have a pretty good idea how long that's going to be, and then, once it's healed, he'll be back to being Aaron Judge, we think.
And like you mentioned, their pitching's just too good. And this is without Fried, who it sounds like is closing.
Yeah, right, but now you got Wells in the eye. Now you got Wells. You already had catcher issues. Now you got Wells in the IL.
Yeah, but it's not like Wells is a tremendous loss.
No, but you already had, at least he's a good defensive catcher. You already had catching issues now. And it just complicates that more. How much confidence do you have with Volpe playing shortstop? There still are some questions with the team.
No, I get that, but it's an easy landing spot. Right? You've done enough in the first third plus of the season that you're right there in contention. Your pitching is amazing, and you're going to be fine. The Yankees are going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, I know they're going to be a playoff team, but I would rather not have the best player in baseball out for 2 months.
Of course you'd rather not have the best player in baseball out for 2 months.
Right. Now it could be, does it turn into potentially a good thing? Because when he's back, he's rested, and once he gets his... Because he wasn't great before he got hurt.
Well, he wasn't great before he got hurt, but how long has he been hurt for?
I don't... But that's my point. I don't know. So, again, you're missing 2 months in the middle of a baseball season. How long does it take him to get back to where we need him to be? Because, again, if Aaron Judge isn't the best version of Aaron Judge, you're not winning a World Series.
Correct.
As good as your pitching staff is, you're going to need him to be Aaron Judge.
Right. So if he's back by August 1 and he takes 6 weeks to get back to fully being Aaron Judge, then by late September, you should have that version of Aaron Judge, and that's a win.
I guess. If you get that version of Aaron Judge in the postseason, which you finally got last year, I don't know.
We don't know anything.
It's still missing 2 months.
Their starting pitching is amazing, and Schlittler, who was bad last outing, was great yesterday.
He was good.
He was great yesterday. But you're right. You mentioned Volpe. Volpe's been dreadful lately.
He made a bad throw yesterday, too. I mean, yeah, they did good throw against that guy at home. He jacked it up the first baseline. Yeah, listen, I mean, there'll still be, I don't know how you will completely alleviate the questions with the bottom of your lineup. Because catching still, I mean, is an issue. Volpe could be an issue. And you got the third base. You got McMahon and Rosario, but still. The Yankees are going to be the Yankees are the best team, I think the best team in the American League when they're healthy.
Tampa's been horrendous.
They've hit the skids.
Seattle's got really good pitching, but I don't think they're a great team. Cleveland, I don't think any Yankees fan fears them. No, I mean, let's be fair. The Yankees should go to the World Series this year. They should. If the Yankees don't go to the World Series, that would be a tremendous disappointment.
It'd be a huge missed opportunity for them.
Yeah. This could be a hell of a special run for RJ, huh?
He mentioned the tanks. I mean, he lost one tank. He's in an even better tank now.
I mean, he's bullish on the Niners. He's at heaven's door here with the Knicks. The Sabres had a great run. And the Yankees should, as we just said, go to the World Series.
RJ right now is, I mean, in a sweet spot of his life. I think RJ, what are you, 30 what?
36.
Yeah.
All right, so at some point when you're, I don't know, in your 60s, and someone asks you, hey, if you could go back to 1 year, like one stretch of your life,
it, right?
This could, I mean, this you have to strongly contemplate this little run you're in.
Well, what did I say going in? Got to get one, or else none of this is worth it. Because otherwise, it'll just be looked at as the greatest time I had without any championships. So you got to get one.
But you're close, RJ.
Close as I've been. Been close before, though, so.
And you, I mean, in theory, you could get more than one.
That'd be nice.
You get more than one.
Let's
You got
start with one.
You got a beautiful baby girl.
Yeah.
You're getting the opportunity to watch games with your 2-year-old who just is running roughshod over
He
the
gets
entire
hungry
house.
in the middle of the night.
He runs the house right now.
Yeah.
It's a nice time.
Angie's a couple weeks away from you getting back in the saddle.
It's a nice time. It's a nice time. Could be an even better time.
And there's also that sweet spot too, where she's not really like you can do whatever you want there too.
Oh God!
Listen,
you can live that life.
Listen,
I'm just looking for all the positives, guys.
He has enough positives. I don't think you need to.
That's
bring
the ultimate.
That's another positive right there that he's trying to avoid.
Yeah, the team roster may be at full capacity, so.
No, I'm not saying you. I mean, you got a nice little stretch there where you can light it up.
I understand. Everybody understands what you were saying.
There's no thing happening yet.
Would you like to go into any more?
He goes with it, and then he goes with it again.
Everybody knows and understands.
They're not picking up what I'm putting
down.
No,
everybody knows and understands
you
what
can't
you're
get pregnant.
Down.
Do I need to spell it out?
Yeah,
oh my God!
You know what? I think we should do this in great detail. Yeah, lay it right out there.
Let's have a health class.
Let's
have a health class.
She's not going to be able to get pregnant for a while. That's the point.
Let's use diagrams, videos.
RJ,
I have a chart.
Yeah, it's a spray chart. It's like what Mike Brown talks about.
An actual spray chart.
Listen to me for a moment, RJ.
Yeah, get in the paint and spray it.
Sherry and her sister are 12 months apart.
See, there you go.
All right, so be careful.
The Mike Brown offense, it may not work.
I didn't say it's an extended period of time, but there's a period of time right there.
It may. I'd take it back. Might work too well. You get both feet into the paint and 12 months apart, you got two.
You stay there.
I don't know.
Listen.
Perpetuity.
Listen. The line's covered. You can just finish right there at the rim.
Interesting choice of words.
No contest.
We should break.
We should do something.
Feels like we're very close.
Yeah.
Bad things happening.
Very. And John's not in a good mood to begin with today.
Yeah.
Just bring that. We didn't do anything. Just bring that to the forefront.
I didn't do anything.
All I said is John's not in a good mood.
I know, but he shouldn't take his bad mood out on us. We didn't do anything.
Well, I think he's going to be annoyed at you just for what you're doing now.
No, I think I'm done providing people with service.
Tremendous service.
It's a service.
Let's take it. Anyway, Mets win yesterday. Yankees win yesterday. Knicks, all they do is win. We'll take a break, come back, and discuss the greatness of the Knicks and the excitement for tonight. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
If you think a new central air conditioning system is out of your budget, think again. Slomin's is here to change the game with their preseason super sale. They're now offering cutting-edge 18-SEER 2026 refrigerant-compliant R45-4B systems expertly installed by their certified technicians, all at the lowest prices of the year. That's right. Get started with 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. Plus, they're including a comprehensive service plan for 5 years, including including annual system checks, filter replacement, and refrigerant to keep your AC running smoothly all summer long. Call Sloman's today at 516-932-7000 for your free estimate. But hurry, these cool savings won't last. That's 516-932-7000 or visit ac.slomans.com. 18-month promo period, no payment, no interest, and no down payment offer. The offer is available through a third-party bank. On approved credit, interest is waived if loan is repaid in full during the same as cash period. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch! I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Sure, keeping things casual has its time and place. But sometimes simply playing to have fun isn't enough. So when you're looking for a way to up the ante, try these 5 simple words. Play you for an ultra? That always seems to do the trick. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, 2.6 carbs, 95 calories. Superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This is your home for the Eastern Conference champion New York Knicks and the NBA Finals. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio.
Tonight might be different than you've ever seen in Madison Square Garden.
27 years since the last finals game in this building. I know our fan base is really excited.
This is the city's team. This is the biggest game I've ever seen.
The fans have earned the right and deserve the right to see finals basketball be played here at Madison Square Garden.
New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All they do is win. Was that Jalen Brunson that said the Knicks fan base is very excited? I think that would be the understatement of all understatements. They're not very excited. They've never seen anything like this, and they're going bananas.
Craziness.
I mean, it's sweeping the entire tri-state area right now.
How could it not? How could it not? I mean, if even if you don't love basketball, right? I mean, you get swept up in this thing. You don't want to miss out.
You have to.
It's what everyone's talking about. Like my kids, Milo actually really likes basketball now because one of his best friends, it's his favorite sport, and he's really good at it. So they've played in 3-on-3 tournaments. So he's starting to get into basketball, but like he's watching these games with me, and he's dialed in to the point where like I woke up this morning, he's wearing a Knicks jersey to school.
But everybody is now.
That's my point though. Is like you don't. It's must watch right now because it's what everyone's talking about, and again, you don't want to be the one that's left out of this. It's great, man. I mean, it really is.
It's so exciting, and you know what else? It's so. Like, I'm trying to think of the right word. Like when it just binds people, it just brings. It's so bringing together, but that doesn't. That's like. But like unifying. That's the word.
Keep going. Keep going.
No. That's the word. It's
like
so unifying.
This pretzel. Yeah.
No. I got it. I got out of the pretzel. It's so unifying. Like it's something that everyone can agree on. Everyone agrees on this.
Yeah, I think it's the beauty. I think it's the beauty of sports. I mean, it's You look at all these. I mean, I was looking during the break. They have, I think, 3 separate watch parties going on tonight.
I thought they're not doing a watch party tonight.
I think they're doing in different places, though. I think Ray, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're in different locations, though, right?
Maybe like up in Central Park, kind of.
Yeah,
thing?
I don't know if those are confirmed. They say that they want to have them, but I don't know whether or not those have been.
I saw the
confirmed.
Knicks. I thought I saw the Knicks just pull one.
Yeah, I think they're sanctioned. I think it's like Brooklyn Bowl. I think there's one in Central Park. I think they had permits like way ahead of time. So I think they're the only ones that are like.
But the big one they've done outside of the Garden
that
is
won't
not
be
going to
happening.
happen.
That's not happening.
No, that's not allowed to happen.
No.
And again, by the way, if you're going to the game tonight, get there early. They're going to go through all your stuff. Do not bring a bag. Keep it kind of nice and tidy, and just make sure you have enough time because it's going. Just to let you know, when you go to the airport, you have to wait on that line, and they're going to pat you down. They're going to use the machine, all that stuff. That is what it's going to be like to get into Madison Square Garden tonight.
The reason why this is so special also is, it's right. I can only imagine being in the building, but even being at one of these watch parties or being out at a bar or just being, at home and maybe your kids don't normally watch, but now they're interested in it. It's just like you're able to share it. You're able to share the experience. If you're out and you're like, if you see someone with the Knicks hat on, it gives you something.
You have a common bond,
right? It gives you something to talk about. It's something you agree. It's something you agree on. So I just thought, it really is. The way it's unified the city, the way I can only imagine it's going to, I don't even like saying it, but
I know.
We're up 2-0. Like, what it would look like when the series is over, what the parade, it's just, I can't, how many people do you think show up at the Canyon of Heroes?
So here's the thing. I was at the Rangers one, and it was a massive humanity. And the thing I'll always remember about that day, it was so hot. Like, it was unbearably hot. And then when you're like, just all the people are sardined together.
Yeah.
It feels like it's even hot. I don't know. I'm not. Millions of people will be at this thing.
How many
Millions.
people, Ray, look this up. How many people were actually reported to be at the Rangers parade?
It's got to be a couple million people. And I would think that, as popular as the Rangers are, and they are, the Knicks are more popular. And they're a bigger deal. And basketball is more popular.
And it was 54 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the Rangers,
and the Knicks are 53.
And both had both captains number 11.
Yep,
that's pretty
coincidental, right?
Yeah, right.
It has to be a couple million.
It has to be
that we're at the Rangers parade, and this would be insane. And we're gonna have it all covered here. If and when these things happen, this station will have litany of coverage.
Oh, so much coverage.
We'll send you out. Raymond's going to be on a float. I want to hear from Raymond on a float.
I'd be interested to know if Raymond gets on a float. That'd be great.
Well,
I don't know that you can make proclamations on that sort of thing.
Oh, does the radio? It feels like the radio broadcast should be.
Yeah,
on a float.
I would think that Tyler and Monica would be on a float, and if they're on a float, you'll have to be on that float with them.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fair, but you know what? They're asking for the toll to the bridge very soon, right?
Ray, think about how many ladies you would get being on that float.
We're not thinking about that.
Why?
We're not doing that.
That's what little Raymond's thinking about.
We can't get away from this, can we?
No, we can't. You just got done, spewing inaccuracies
by the way,
air.
Not great intel.
Yeah, clear up that information before people make mistakes.
It can start. It sounds like it could start like as soon as 21 days, and that doesn't give you any window at all because I don't think you can start doing that until like 6 weeks.
So you know what? Apologize to the public.
This could be problematic.
I can see in a year from now the station's getting calls. My wife, we just had a baby and we didn't want the baby.
That was 10 minutes ago. It could already be too late.
Do you think there's a chance someone has acted on your advice?
No, I would say no.
Well, I don't know.
It's a Monday morning at 9:00.
We reach a lot of people.
I know we reach a lot of people. Okay, but think about so you'd have to have just had a baby, be listening to the show, and be in a position where you're with your significant other that you could do that right now. How many people do you think?
It could already be too late.
I think there's a chance that someone heard what Rick said, acted on it, returns later in the day, listens to the podcast because they want to finish out the show.
And now
they're like,
no, don't do that.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, no.
It's a non-zero chance, Dave. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
I tried to tell you no. I tried to say no, don't do this.
By the way,
well, apparently the ovulation can start well before the actual happens.
But by the way,
breastfeeding's in the mix. Like, there's a lot of things that go on with this thing. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds with it, but
really?
If this goes the way,
really, you're already pretty deep.
Yeah.
If this goes the way we hope, this week could be a big week for.
Let's
check back in
9 months from now. No,
10 months.
It'll be
10 months from now.
10
months,
10 months from now.
Yep.
Be a surge in New York babies.
A lot of Carls and Jalen's running around.
We blame it on the Knicks.
McHale's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Mikhail Cat Brunson Deuce.
This is my daughter, Landry.
So that's at March, April of next year?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Hey,
big
listen.
surge.
People are excited.
This is Pacom. Everyone deserves love.
Everyone does deserve love.
Yeah.
This is my new baby, Huck.
I wonder how, again, and I'm saying hypothetically here, just as hypothetically.
Yeah, we get it.
How crazy the players will actually go. Because
crazy.
Because they've been pretty reserved this entire time.
And I think they've been reserved to hold it all until they can go crazy.
Yes.
And I think they will go insane.
Yes, I agree. Because they actually said they celebrated pretty good when they won the NBA Cup.
Yeah, but when they won the Eastern Conference, it was pretty reserved.
but there was a finality to the NBA Cup. Like, that was it. They had won the championship. They haven't won a champ. I mean, they were the Eastern Conference champs, but that's not the goal. The goal is to win an NBA championship. Yeah, I think they could. You could see, like, when they finally let themselves go.
I think they'll go nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm here for it because I'm gonna go crazy.
You're gonna How many? I mean, finger pistols, the whole thing. You may get
pistols.
Naked. You'll be in the comfort of your own home. There's a chance you run around naked again.
It's possible. Ray, if the Knicks win tonight, Ray, you going on IG Live?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I don't think Ray should make any promises tonight with it. Just like how much stuff
tonight
is
tonight is actually chaos. Like this will be the most chaotic.
Are you stressed out about this tonight?
I'm actually very stressed out.
He went to the Garden yesterday to do a sweep of his boot. Yes, he's concerned.
What will you do? They had you do the sweep. They didn't have like the Secret Service doing stuff.
Nobody had me do anything. I just knew I had to go pick up my credentials.
Were you like
for the
looking
finals.
under the desk and stuff?
No, none of that. I'm just making sure the booth is ready. And there's a bunch of, like, all the booths up there on the bridge are being used. This hasn't been the case for throughout the playoffs.
I can hear Ray calling out like, "We're clear."
I'm not in charge of any of that stuff. I'm in charge of my broadcast, and I'm trying to make sure that the other broadcasts go well as well. That's it. I'm just trying to be as prepared. I'm trying to be as prepared as possible, Dave.
You got something nice picked out, like outfit wise for tonight?
I do.
He's gonna wear a hoodie with a sport jacket.
No, I don't think he's been wearing a nice dress shirt.
Yeah,
with a sport coat.
if you haven't been paying attention, I've not been doing hoodies for the entire playoffs. It's all dress shirts the entire way.
Nice.
So, classing it up a bit.
How many suits are you rifling back and forth?
Oh
with?
boy, I have a good 6 or 7 suits now.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a real professional.
Yeah.
No, you're the best. You should get a suit sponsorship.
Yeah, we should get him a suit deal.
Make it happen.
You got all sorts of. You got endorsements now. I mean, now you're a champion. Who wouldn't want to dress the champion of the New York Knicks radio broadcast?
That's right. Without Ray, these broadcasts they don't make it on air.
That doesn't happen.
No. Have you booked Tyler for tomorrow? That's all.
I was just telling RJ. Tyler will be ready whenever we need him.
Oh, this is probably a conversation we should have off air.
Probably, but who has it ever stopped us before? What now?
Yeah, seriously.
Are we gonna have Buster tomorrow?
Buster's capable of talking NBA. That's a
Yeah, he made that clear to you last
time. I know, but don't you think we should probably push Buster to Wednesday? If
in a
that's
perfect world,
possible.
In a perfect world, probably.
Yeah, but on Wednesday you're going to talk about Game 4.
Right, but we won't be. But it's not going to be a reaction day like tomorrow is.
Right, tomorrow's going to be full reaction day. If possible, I think Buster on Wednesday would be a little bit better.
It also gives Buster the opportunity to ask some questions about Game 3.
Yes, puts him in a position to win. And maybe he can have another day to plan out when the big lunch is going to happen.
Yeah, you keep harping on this thing. I think you should just, you know what, take a step back, pretend like it's not going to happen, and then be surprised when it does.
So if it doesn't happen, you'd be fine with that?
No, I would not be fine with it. No, but I've put it out of my mind because I don't want it to spoil the conversations we have with Buster.
Well, I don't think they're spoiled. I think they're terrific.
No, I know, but that's just it feels like it's looming over the conversation.
It does loom. It does.
That's
loom.
what I mean.
Let's get to some of the calls, and then we'll get to RJ's stuff you missed. Travis, Staten Island. Travis, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
What up, boys? What's going on?
What's up, Travis? You're going on. Have at it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Dave, my man. So I got something in common with all four of you guys. If you mind if I share that with you?
Would love that.
All right. So Dave, apparently, one of my friends, female, she knows I'm a big Knicks fan because, believe it or not, my cousin is Dick Barnett.
Okay, I don't know how we share that, but okay.
And I'm saying my cousin is Dick Barnett, so she knows I'm a big Knicks fan.
Okay.
Because of him.
Well, that's great.
Okay.
I don't know how that's like a me-specific thing, but go ahead.
All right, I'm going to get to it. All right, my bad. All right, so basically, I'm watching the Knicks game. She's at her house. She's texting me about cupcakes and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, I'm watching the Knicks. Like, why are you bothering me right now? But I'm watching the Knicks game. And then I actually had a coworker at work. He's supposed to go out to lunch with his girlfriend, and he has to go. I said, why don't you cancel? It's a Knicks game. I said, you haven't been to,
What do you mean lunch with his girlfriend? Lunch is not at 9 o'clock at night.
No, I'm all right. No. I'm saying, all right, lunch, dinner, whatever. The brunch, whatever they're doing. So basically, I said, what you need to do is not go. I said, what you do then is you FaceTime her so that you can put the phone on the table.
Travis, next call. RJ, when you screened Travis, did you anticipate that?
It doesn't sound like, though, RJ, before you answer the question, that he shares many similarities with the three of us. More like, hey, I'm just like Dave. I think it's more the
okay, that's what we're going for.
No. Dave is not. First of all, who has brunch at 9 o'clock at night? That guy was delirious.
He was getting earlier. Yeah, put him in a pretzel. He was getting earlier. You said lunch, and he's like, no, lunch, dinner, no brunch, and he was getting earlier.
I put him in a pretzel. He's like, well, they had lunch plans at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So we're
started by, what we have in common? Dick Barnett.
We're a show of transparency, right?
Right.
So he's been calling for over a week.
Okay. And you finally were like, fine, just go on the air. That's what it was.
Not necessarily.
He Jake Assman'd you.
But
yeah. You caved to his constant pressure.
Well, he added the part about meeting friends for lunch and things like that. And I was like, well, at least this is something, because the Dick Barnett thing, I was like, I don't think that's going to be as relatable as you may think.
It's relatable.
Did he say was his girlfriend?
No, he just said it was
his
lady friend.
Friend is, or something with Dick Barnett. But I don't understand how that's like a with me. How does that put us together?
So he finally had the scheduling quirk, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is enough to at least have a reaction. I don't know if that'll be a positive reaction, but
here's the problem, though. Yeah. And I think, it just similar to the problem with my earlier advice that you just have this window to.
Sure.
Not true, right? I would not use Dave as your shining example of how to treat people. It's worked for Dave.
Why am I getting attacked?
It's all of us, not just
I don't understand why I'm getting attacked.
This is why he finally got through.
You're in a special relationship, okay? If the random, whatever his name, what's his name?
Travis.
Right. If Travis wants to live the Dave Rothenberg life, beware. It doesn't work for everybody. You want to start canceling and giving the advice to your friend, though. Cancel lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever you're doing, and FaceTime. That's going to backfire at some point. Only the certain few can have a relationship like Dave has. Do not. It's a dangerous road to walk down.
You got to make sure that that's something that's sustainable.
Yeah. Like this person needs to be locked in because this is, Dave is like a 1%er here. Like he's allowed to just roam free and live his deal. Like not everyone's like that.
It's understood. But in fairness to me, I set the expectations upon dating.
Right, but that's the thing. They're only seeing the finished product. They haven't gone through the entire journey leading up to where you are at now with your relationship. You start a relationship off like some of these people, like I want to be like Dave right now, and you're just in the beginning stages. That relationship could go gone.
It very well could.
Right, that's the risk you run.
It very well could.
You spent your life building to this point.
That's right. It's pretty remarkable that I was able to pull this off. Huh?
Listen, you shed some strippers along the way. This has been a journey you've been on.
I'm built for this.
You are the Knicks, so this is not replicatable by
exactly.
anyone anywhere. Don't try.
Right.
What's more remarkable? The Knicks run or my life?
I don't care what the other option is. You.
Because at least
none of it makes any sense.
Yeah, we can trace it back to.
There's a high improbability factor for what the Knicks have done here, but your life is just series after series of improbable things coming true.
You're Lemony Snicket.
There you go.
I'll take it.
It really is. You should be proud of that.
I'm very proud of it.
Oh, look at us. We're painting. We're painting subway station, the whole deal, huh?
It's all happening. Let's get a Kev I think you're going to be good, Kev, in Hillsborough. Good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's
Can
up,
you hear
buddy?
me?
Yeah, we
go
can
ahead,
hear you.
Kev. You're on the
Hey. Oh, sorry. So really quick, Dave, your bring it this morning was, I respect you. I love you guys. Awesome show. But your bring it this morning just put you on another level for respect. When you said B-ball runs through the Mecca, I was in the car just like loving it. I stopped. I had to applaud you. So thank you for that.
You pulled over, stopped, and applauded me?
I had to.
Wow.
Because I was in the middle of it, and I was just like, this is, well, because I was in a lot of traffic. I was just like, what the, this is awesome. What I wanted to say,
you just said, because could you imagine you're in the car driving like on the road and you see a man just clapping on the side of the road?
Pulled over clapping?
Yeah, pulled over clapping. Go ahead, Kev.
It was that good. I was at the this weekend. I was at the. I got to take the family to the Central Park watch party. I took my mom, my wife, and my baby boy, the 7-year-old son. And game was good. You know, it was the facilities, everything was great. Love it. But watching the game, the refs made it so hard to watch. It was just like one of those things. You know, you had the JB getting mauled every time he passed midcourt. We had Wemby tossing people, and then the technical on Mitch that shouldn't have been, because what? I mean, it was clearly that Wemby pushed him at the end. So I'm like, I don't know where that came from. Then the one that drove me crazy, like absolutely crazy, was when De'Aaron Fox dribbling. He drives into the double team. He tries to get out. He spins. He clearly walks, and then he dribbles again to go score. And I said, what? I just went nuts. Then.
But just
to reaffirm how bad. Yeah.
Kev, we won.
I know, but I'm saying
so
in the moment,
don't let all these things get you so upset.
Yeah, but he's explaining to the experience.
What got me upset was my son started crying. My son started crying.
Why was he crying?
He said
because his dad was
thought we were about to lose because the refs are cheating. That's what he told me. He said we're about to lose because the refs are cheating. I said no, relax. But at the end, yes, it was a beautiful moment, and this team is so special. The resiliency that they show, and that's why I know, and I've been saying it from when we started the playoffs, this is a team of destiny. We're going to take it, and I just love it. I can't wait for tonight. Let's go Knicks.
There you go, Kev. I can't believe it. I feel bad. His son was crying. He was preemptively crying.
Well, he was upset. He thought that the referee was going to take the game from them. And then he probably realized that his dad sometimes pulls over and claps for no reason.
Would you not love to see a man pulled over on the road just clapping?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't shock you. I mean, you've seen crazy stuff all the time. By the way, Saturday, did you get crazy wind on Saturday? How was your neighborhood?
We got a big storm on Saturday.
Yeah, dude, it was almost like a mini tornado came through here. I've never seen that many trees down everywhere.
Yeah, it was bad. There was actually trees that crushed cars in my neighborhood.
Dude, there were roads closed all over the place because giant trees just laying in the middle of the street.
But I don't feel like we were properly prepared for that.
No, I was not.
Like,
I just thought it was going to rain.
There's a massive storm coming.
Yeah, we were at Chipotle, and it's like, okay, we got to, like, it's getting dark out here. Like, let's get home. And then it started to, like, really rain, and then woke up the next morning, and there were trees everywhere.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I was surprised because when they called the Yankees game, I was like, what? They called the Yankees game? It's barely raining. And then we got hit with this, like
then
you
it
say,
happened.
like a typhoon. Yeah. It was terrible.
That was crazy.
RJ?
Hey.
You ever pull over and clap?
You know, I haven't. I may now that I know that.
I pulled over when the Giants made the trade for Dexter Lawrence.
Just to gather information?
Well, yeah, because my phone was blowing up. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
And I wanted to pull over, and then I got pudding.
Was it celebratory pudding?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I told you. I went into place. I said, give me your finest rice pudding.
I believe that's in there. Your finest rice pudding.
And I had pudding.
How was it?
Unbelievable.
Nice.
Was the place known for the rice pudding, though?
Yeah.
Oh, really? It was a rice pudding spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh, interesting.
I love rice pudding. Been get rice pudding on my way back from Carlisle. Yeah. Delicious rice pudding.
How did you know
Campioli emails in, shut your rice pudding eating bleep up.
Oh, no.
For some reason, he has a comma between rice and pudding, though.
He thought you got rice and pudding. How come you knew this place had... I love pudding, too, but how do you know that this place... Did you know? Like, is this a place you normally stop for pudding?
Well, as I was pulled over, on the side dealing with the whole trade and, making me understand it, the whole thing. I looked up best rice pudding locations because I wanted some sweets, and I felt like rice pudding, and it said this specific diner, so I went to that diner.
The fact that you Googled best rice pudding spots in the area is wild to me.
Why? I knew what I wanted. I'm a man of conviction.
It's interesting. And then there it was. Best rice pudding in the area.
Yeah.
Give me your finest.
Yeah. She's like, you want whipped cream? No, I don't want whipped cream.
Well,
just the rice pudding, please.
Straight rice pudding, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Au natural, like it's meant to be.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah. Hey, RJ.
Hey.
How you doing?
RJ, you ever Googled rice pudding in the area?
No, I may moving forward, but I haven't recently.
Would
Sounds
you?
Delicious.
I haven't had rice pudding in a very long time.
Do you like rice pudding?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I would.
Yeah, but that's not saying I'm not opposed to something.
It's not his favorite.
I love it.
Clearly
It's
not
fine.
his favorite.
It's fine.
If he's in that spot, pull over on the side of the road. He's not Googling best rice pudding in the area.
No, I don't think so.
Are you more of a chocolate pudding guy?
I probably wouldn't go pudding if I was
Danish?
looking for. I'd probably go ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah, I think so.
I will say, though, I am always tempted to try those places that say they have the best of something.
Oh, it's so good.
Even if it's not like they always catch my attention.
And they put a little brown sugar on top. Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, that's not au natural. That's just, that's got accoutrement on it.
Okay, but I'm talking about, I don't want that.
Was it brulee? Was it like a rice pudding with a brulee on top?
Listen, we were not in the south of France where the brulee, the rice pudding. It was like Clinton, New Jersey, for God's sakes. Excuse me, madam, do you brulee your rice pudding? She's like, what?
She comes over with a lighter. You can hand her a lighter.
No, we don't brulee it.
No, brulee it yourself, all right, buddy?
RJ?
Hey.
What's your dessert of choice? What's your weakness?
RJ likes ice cream.
Ice cream, like a nice cannoli.
Uh-huh.
That's exciting.
You like the croissant?
I like croissant.
He doesn't. I don't consider that a dessert, though.
Yeah, no, it's not. The chocolate croissant might be more of a dessert.
I think croissant's more like a breakfast treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny though is that the one thing that Rick, who's pristine with his diet, he can be taken down by froyo.
I haven't had froyo in like 2 years.
You had to give it up cold.
Yeah, I gave it up for a Lent. Haven't had it since because I can't go back.
Yeah.
I can't live that froyo life.
That's progress.
I think I was getting close. I think I almost diabetes myself.
I understand that, though. Sometimes we're walking around, and I'll be like, oh, I love whatever. Like Oreos, good example. And Ange and I have been together 12 years. She's like, I've never seen you eat an Oreo. I was like, that's by design.
Because once you have one, you can't
it's
stop.
It's a gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was eating pints and quarts of it every night. Every night. No joke. Ask Cassie.
You had a real problem.
Yeah.
Like whole quarts of froyo.
I love it. I have tremendous respect for that.
Cass just hears a noise downstairs. She just creeps downstairs.
I'd be sweating in bed. She's like, "What happened here?" I was like, "I think it's all the froyo I ate."
She just sees the fridge light barely open.
You would eat yourself sick.
Yeah, I would eat myself to the night sweats.
Oh my God.
From all the sugar. Delicious though.
That's very funny. RJ,
hi.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now.
Walk up three-pointer. He got it.
See ya.
Put it in the box.
The you missed.
Feels like you had to go to some meetings or something.
You know what I did yesterday too? I was very proud of myself, RJ. You would have been proud of me too. I went into Jersey Mike's, got sandwiches for the kids and my father-in-law, and did not get a sandwich.
Whoa.
Wow.
How could you do
That's
that?
I don't know how I did it.
That's bigger than the no froyo for Lent.
I did it.
You went in there with all the smells.
Oh God! And they got steak and cheese.
They have some delicious food there.
But Jersey Mike's is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I battled through.
Did you watch them eat it?
Or
did you actually give it to them and then leave the room?
No, we took it home, and I did see them eat it. Yeah, and then there was leftovers, and I avoided the leftovers.
That's tough.
A beautiful half a steak and cheese just sitting there.
So we talked about it a little bit in the third hour. If you missed it, check out the podcast.
This is miserable existence, though. I should have eaten so.
You should have had a little bit.
Yeah,
but I can't.
See, that's the problem. Is you have no self-control. Like if you had just a regular Jersey Mike sub, that's fine.
Yeah, but you know I can't do that.
I know.
Therein
lies the problem. It's why RJ can't have an Oreo.
That's right. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe. Say something nice. Cody Bellinger, big home run, got the Yankees going, and they rolled from there. Jess Chisholm also homered using Aaron Judge's bat. Big fan of other people's stuff.
Yeah, he just takes it too. That's the best part.
Aaron Judge's bat, Jose Caballero's bat.
Guys are pretty particular about when they get new bats. Make sure they pick the right. They pick the right ones.
That was a very funny line. Big fan of other people's
but
stuff.
But it works. He gets in a slump.
No, you know what? This is why you are who you are.
Caballero's bat, Judge's bat, Stanton's pants. I
think Caballero actually got rattled with him though. Because I think they put in bat orders, and then not every bat is exactly the same. So most of the guys would just pick out say you get 6 bats.
Right.
There's 4 that you really like, and then the other 2 you use for batting practice because they're not perfect. And I guess Jazz is just going in there whatever no, I'll go in there first and I'll take what I want. And he's like, no, I'll take they're my bats. I'll take the ones that I like.
Jazz is like a gremlin in the clubhouse. He just goes and grabs what he wants.
Well, he's done this in the past because that's actually Jazz audio.
Why? Why do
that
you
was
play
Jazz
that?
in the clubhouse.
That's a gremlin.
That was his post game.
Yeah, I think he actually hurt himself last year using Judge's bat when he tweaked his oblique. And he missed a month.
It's too heavy.
Yeah.
Some people can't swing a big bat.
Yankees split with the Sox. They only played 2 because of the rain. Yankees now percentage points back in Tampa Bay, who have kind of hit the skids a little bit. Tampa's had the AL East lead since May 10th, but maybe not for much longer. Cam Schlittler, by the way, dropped his ERA to 1.87. That's his 9th start this year, giving up either 1 or 0 runs. And apparently some clarity on Aaron Judge. He actually hurt himself diving for a ball all the way back in April. So he played through all of May with this discomfort. Sounds like Jason Dominguez should be back at some point this week. And Giancarlo Stanton 2 to 3 weeks out. Austin Wells also goes to the IL.
Feels like Stanton is always 2 to 3 weeks away.
Well, he's running now, so we shall see. Mets
he was actually running well before he got hurt.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Mets win the series over the weekend with the Padres. Carson Bench, huge game yesterday, 5 for 5. A double shy of the cycle. Marcus Semien, who's been much better lately. And MJ Melendez homer as well. Chaminade gives a couple of runs, 4 runs of bulk work. Jorge Polanco, not all good news, called off his rehab assignment. He needs more testing on his ankle after he was having a...
That's what we thought when we gave him $22 million. He'd be a bulk starter.
I'm sorry. Jacob
Mizrowski... No, you're not.
It made me laugh. I'm sorry. Jacob Mizrowski threw the fastest pitch on record by a starting pitcher ever. Yeah, 103.7.
We have the fastest 20 or 25 pitches this year by a starter.
Yeah. Tarek Skubal pitched 5 innings.
I'd like to stand in the batter's box to see what 103.7.
I would not. In case
you're taking your life into your own hands.
In case it gets away from him.
Yeah, you can absolutely take my turn.
Yeah, there was one that got away from him.
RJ.
Yeah.
Offer you $1,000 to stand in there and take a pitch against Mizrowski.
Just 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, for 1,000. Yeah.
I'd do it for free.
Yeah.
I know you would.
Well, you see what can go wrong when you take one. I mean,
I want to see him warm up and see how his control is that day.
one guy.
So
you're
not sure you would do it, right?
I mean, God forbid he's not. He doesn't have it that day.
Well, did you? I got to look it up because I saw the highlight.
He hit somebody this weekend.
Yeah, who did he hit? And normally when a guy gets hit, and I think this one was only 98. When you get hit,
98.
When you get hit in the head and the guy drops to the ground, it was like you could tell he didn't even know what happened. It's like he got hit by.
Out of it.
Yeah.
It was only 98.
Derek Skubal threw 5 scoreless innings his rehab start to the single.
God.
Yeah, scary, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That's horrifying. No, 1,000 is not enough. No.
So I mentioned earlier I was minding my business over the weekend. That's what I was doing when the Golden Knights they're up 4-0. Mitch Marner has a penalty shot. And he does not score. And you think at the time, he won't score 4.
Yeah, the quickest hat trick, right?
Yeah, quickest hat trick in Cup final history. And he didn't get 4. Too bad for him. And then I'm kind of just, everyone had fallen asleep. I'm kind of straightening up around the house. And Carolina scores. Yep. They score again.
Yep.
They score again.
39 seconds.
Eventually get to overtime, double overtime, where they lose. Game 14.
Yeah, on just a random bounce off the boards that hits the goalie's skate and goes in.
Yep.
If you were Carolina, Rick, excuse me, would you prefer to lose that game 4-0 or come back tied at 4 and lose the way you lost?
I would prefer to give myself a chance. So come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen in that moment.
What's that word? If you know you're going to lose, you'd still prefer to lose that painful.
What's that word I'm looking for? It means together. Oh, unify.
Game 4 tomorrow on ABC. Connor McDavid.
What a segment it's been.
Ties Wayne Gretzky with the 5th Ted Lindsay Award. Andrei
Vasilevskiy gave it to him. They surprised him on the golf. His parents surprised him on the golf course.
I did not see that.
They drove the award up in a golf car. Yeah.
Andrei Vasilevskiy wins his 2nd Vezina. Nick Suzuki wins his Selke. Lady Bing goes to Cole Caulfield. Jacoby Brissett says he is reporting for Cardinals minicamp. Baker Mayfield.
Would you want to win the Lady Bing?
No. Most gentlemen.
I think at the station, RJ would win the lady thing.
The gentleman.
I think you're very gentlemanly.
Well, it doesn't typically just go to the highest scorer who has the fewest penalty minutes.
Probably, yeah.
You think it's like a good effort award?
Well, it's kind of like
it's like it's like a soft award.
It's like it's sportsmanship, but it also is like, hey, you scored enough and you were on the radar of us to vote for you for something. You just didn't win any of the big ones. So there you go. Here's something. Baker Mayfield says he is not anywhere close to a new contract with the Buccaneers. The NCAA rejected Texas Tech's appeal to reinstate quarterback Brendan Sorsby, so that's getting interesting. Alexander Zverev wins the French Open. Serena Williams says she will not be playing singles anytime soon. Nelly Korda wins the U.S. Women's Open. Just rung it right around the...
Oh, dude, that was the less than 3 feet. She almost missed it. She almost pulled it.
Yep, JT Poston wins the Memorial. U.S. men's national team loses to Germany, but had some positives in their World Cup tune-up. And the Kentucky Derby winner is also the Belmont Stakes winner. That is Golden Tempo. That's it.
That's nice. Well done by you. We're a little late, so let's take a break. We'll come back, and we'll, as you guessed it, dive right back in to the Knicks in the all-important Game 3 tonight. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I know how a serious accident can change your life just like that.
I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and I understand that with pain comes medical bills and time out of work. Let us get you justice.
This is John Ryan, the closer. For over 35 years, our family has been getting accident victims every dollar they deserve.
I started this firm for the injured so they can bite back against the insurance companies.
Our legacy is to get you justice. Bite back.
To get you paid. Bite back.
At D'Agostino & Associates, bite back means fight back. When you're hurt and they blame you, we bite back and get you every dollar you deserve. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. 1-800-248-3222. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads for one final time. Here she is, Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Yep, it looks like the down trees from Saturday's storm clear, but we have other issues today, that's for sure. The FDR Drive southbound, bumper to bumper down through 14th Street with construction delays back up toward the 90s. We're seeing delays as you head over to the southbound side of the Van Wyck heavy down by the belt with that ongoing construction. Westbound BQE slowing down by the Williamsburg Bridge. Eastbound heavy through Atlantic Ave. Inbound George Washington Bridge 45, Lincoln 35, Holland still about an hour from 1 and 9. Sponsored by RockAuto.com. A failed truck can turn any drive into a rough ride. When it's time for repairs, Rock Auto makes finding the right part easy. Shop name brands at lower prices and have parts shipped directly to your door. All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway tonight at 7 on 880 and the ESPN New York app.
Hey, New York, are you okay to drive? Did you know that driving under the influence isn't just limited to drinking alcohol? Cannabis, prescription drugs, and street drugs can all impair your ability to think and react behind the wheel. Drugs, alone or combined with alcohol, can cause poor coordination and lack of focus. Don't put your life on the line or take someone else's away. Cabs, rideshare, or public transportation are at your fingertips. The New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee is reminding you to make a safe choice. Always drive sober.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This Father's Day, put the focus on Dad's happy place, his garage. Shop more ways to organize, more ways to build, and more ways to spend time together with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him a rolling toolbox or a wall-mounted organizer to keep it all in place. Or save on power tools like the Ryobi 2-tool driver drill combo kit for just $99. Make Father's Day about building something together with a little help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, as we watch the clock wind down until Game 3 tonight at the Garden. A spectacle that we might have never seen before. I mean, tonight is going to be, I guess 94, I guess 99, but I don't know, it feels different. I know that we're prisoner of the moment right now, but 94 was tremendous. 99, you never had the opportunity where you really thought you were going to win the series, though, in 99.
Right. Like, I mean, as much as we want to sit here and talk about how, teams that have lost their first 2 home games in a series have never come back in the NBA Finals, right? It's happened in the first round. It's happened in the second round. It's happened 4 different times, right? It has never happened before. There's still this anxiety attached to being a Knicks fan, not being in this position, and knowing how quickly things can change. So, I mean, Game 3s are always important, especially tonight, because the last thing you want to do is give this young team, who looks like it is over the first 2 games, still inexperienced and showing some of that youth, any reason to believe that they can come back in the series. Like, this does it. Like, as much as you want to believe the first 2 games on the road did it, a win tonight does it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to come back from down 3-0. If they have any hopes of saving the series, it would be this game tonight.
It's tonight.
I'm looking at, guess what the scores are of the 1999 Finals? Game 1, Spurs won 89-77.
Yeah.
The Knicks scored 67 points in Game 2.
Yeah, I was watching what I watched. I watched some of the Last Dance. I watched some of the Last Dance last night, and it had the Bulls Jazz series, and the game where Jordan hits the game winner.
Yeah, that was Game 6. Yep.
And I think it was like 84-82.
Yeah,
was the score?
Yeah, something like that. There was no scoring.
No, I mean, it's
the most points.
Game
this
is different.
Amazing. The most points scored in a game in that series was 96.
Wow.
How times have
96
changed,
now.
huh?
You're talking about how the last time the Spurs were held to under 100 points was. Yeah, I mean, that happened early in the series. Remember?
Yeah.
Last time they get held under 100 was March 1st, and they played the Knicks.
Ago. They were winning by double digits, and they were scoring in the 80s.
That's wild.
Yeah. 80-67 was. It must have been I don't remember that game. It must have been a thriller, though.
Well, but I mean, it also speaks to why we're able to, go down, right, in games. Why teams are able to go down in games and come back the way they are.
Because you actually have points scored.
Right, and they get the 3-point shot and everything else.
Let's go to Chris in the Bronx. Chris, you're on ESPN New York. What's up, pal?
What's up, gentlemen? Listen, I told you guys I put that 4-0 bet. 28.50 is what I get. I don't think this is something epic that's happening. Like, I have the utmost faith in this team. The way everybody, that Mikal Bridges interview was like, that made me almost punch a hole in my wall how focused he was. I was so hyped. This crime is going to be at a 0. Statue of Liberty is going to be rocking a Brunson jersey. Weed smoke in the air, hovering New York. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic.
That's what I can't wait for the entire city to reek of marijuana. That'll really dictate championship.
You know what? It is what it is. It's legal. It's not anything else.
I know, but I don't think of that. Thanks to the call, Chris. I don't like of all the things that I'm excited about happening for the Knicks to win. The barrage of marijuana is not one of them.
I tell you, he's onto something.
How much different would it be than it is now?
Yeah, I mean, there's weed smell in the air in Manhattan. I don't know if you know this, Dave.
It's all over the place.
And he's onto something. Crime is super low right now. Is it because of the
didn't we
Knicks?
get that report like the night of Knicks games? Crime is way down.
Ray, this is not coincidental. I absolutely believe crime is down because of the Knicks.
Unbelievable.
Don't you?
I think the stats.
That's not a coincidence. Continuously,
men lie, women lie. Numbers don't, Dave. The numbers do not lie.
I don't lie.
I don't think anyone minds.
I'm very truthful.
He said it doesn't lie.
No.
Most points scored in one game for one team in the 94 NBA Finals. Any idea?
Most points?
Mm-hmm.
99 points.
93.
93.
That was the high watermark of the 94 Finals.
That's a different time, but that's why it's so hard to go, with all these trying to compare teams and players and everything else. It's different. Right, I heard the other day, Michael Jordan, the reason why that Bulls team would lose to the Knicks is because Michael Jordan, he can't shoot the three the way that, okay, but I mean, if Michael Jordan was actually like playing during this time, it's a bad game. I don't like that game.
This July 16th through the 19th, the biggest weekend in sports takes over New York City. Fanatics Fest, New York City, puts you at the center of it all. The world's #1 sports fan festival returns to the Javits Center with 500-plus athletes, celebrities, and sports legends all under one roof. Get closer than ever with autographs and photo ops, live panels and podcasts, exclusive merch drops, the tailgate zone, rare collectibles, and nonstop action across every major league. Enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN New York app. Find the contest tile to submit your entry. If the Knicks win the championship, how much do you think they're charging for like Brunson and Cat and all the guys to go? And people, they'll be the biggest draws of the event.
All right. I don't even know, though. I mean, you're talking about this thing finishing up. What is it today? It's June 8th.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, say it ends on the 10th.
Right.
I mean, you may not find me in July if I'm one of those guys that just want a championship.
You would just go away.
Yeah, I don't care what you offer me money-wise. You may not see me again until, like, training camp.
They'll be the Kings of New York.
Oh.
You can't even comprehend the Kings of New York.
Think about once that initial, with how they've handled this entire run, right? How buttoned up they've been, how they really haven't given themselves a chance to celebrate the moment, right? It's like, it seems like everything is, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? It's this game. Then it's, I'm sure, all the things that they're doing in between games. Then it's the next game. Like, to now all of a sudden have this happen, and then to go through the post-game celebration and then the parade and everything else you'll do to finally give you, like, to have your own private moment to understand what you just did and how tired you actually are, how mentally fatigued you are. Like, you're going to need, these guys are going to need some time, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to need to get away. Like, you'll be the king of New York when you come back, but, like, enjoy it for a week and then go disappear for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. Nobody's going to have a problem with that. Go to the parade, then after the parade, do your thing.
I'd probably spend a couple days kind of.
Whatever. No one's judging. Everyone will be
basking.
heroic in this city. All right, we break, we come back, we get to your calls, we put a ball on this, and we count down the hours until the game tonight. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. $25 a month forever is truly as good as it gets, so go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Partner with Amazon Hub Delivery to earn extra revenue for your business with your business. Assist with local Amazon deliveries and get paid for each package you deliver. When you become a partner, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your area on a schedule that works for you. You'll gain extra revenue, increase exposure for your business, and connect with your neighbors. Plus, it's easy to get started with no delivery experience, long-term contracts, or startup costs required. If you're interested in learning more, visit Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/HUB Delivery.
There are small risks in life, like trying to guess someone's name you forgot.
Hey, remember me?
Of course. Samantha, how could I forget?
Who's Samantha?
Oh, will you excuse me?
We all take risks in life, but some risks just aren't worth it, like gambling without a plan. Set time limits and a spending budget before you gamble. To learn more, visit PlayResponsiblyNY.com. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
For the first time since 1999, the Knicks are headed to the NBA Finals.
And the 27-year wait is over. They will play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. 4 wins away from an NBA championship.
This group got tighter and more accountable as the days got closer to June.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including Verizon, ThriveWell Infusion, BetMGM, and London Jewelers on ESPN New York.
All right. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. I like that Cleveland starts their games early. 6:40 tonight, Yankees and the Guardians. And then 8:30 tonight. What's that? Oh, a little NBA Finals game between the Knicks and the Spurs. That's game 3. And you can hear it right here on ESPN New York starting at 7 o'clock. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Just for everyone that does not know, the president is going to be in attendance tonight. Get there early. It's going to be a scene to get in. You don't want to spend all that money on tickets and not be able to get in by tip-off. They want you there at least 2 hours early, which would be what? By 6:30 at the latest. Raymond is going from our studios right over to the Garden to get in.
I don't think that's true at all.
No, it's not true. He's going to get there around 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I think he's going to go home. He's going to probably get himself all dressed up and dolled up in his new suit.
Yep.
And then head over there and relax. Or not relax, because Raymond's a nervous wreck right now.
Yeah. I got to be honest, I don't know that I've ever seen Ray so stressed out.
Well, but he's not stressed out about the Knicks, though. He's just stressed about, like, his job.
Right.
That's what he's stressed out about. Once the
just
game
making
starts,
sure that everything functions properly.
Yeah, once the game starts and Tyler and Monica are doing what they do, he'll be fine.
Tyler and Monica, that's an A-plus level booth, by the way.
Fantastic.
They had Clyde in there the other day. Fantastic.
Are they going to have a special guest in there tonight, Ray?
Yeah, tonight we will have a second quarter guest.
Are you allowed to share that with us?
I don't know if it's public knowledge yet.
Okay.
So I'll hold back on it, but I'm not sure.
If we knew who it was.
It is in the MSG family.
Okay.
It is somebody we know. That is all I can say.
Okay. All right. Somebody we know.
But don't start to do this now, because you're going to start.
No, I'm not going to do it.
You're going to put him in a weird spot.
All right, I won't do it. Let's go to the calls. Let's go to Ryan in Manhattan. Ryan, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, what's up, guys? I need some relationship advice.
Okay.
My beautiful wife, who's also a huge Knicks fan, couldn't get off work on Friday, and on Thursday afternoon she told me.
I'm glad you added work there.
Hey, that's not a problem, Rick.
I'm happy you added work.
Hi, Ryan. How you doing?
She told me, what's going on, guys? She told me Thursday night, she's like, I think you should go to the game. So went to the game Friday. Unbelievable. I was there for like 24 hours. So I need to know, she's a huge Knicks fan. What should I do to her to pay her back, or for her, Rick, to pay her back?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know if there's a way to pay her back. I mean, maybe you dress up in like a Jalen Brunson outfit, and then when she gets home, it's just you just waiting for her. Dressed up as Jalen with a jersey on?
I can do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, outside of sending her to, like, you're not going to send her to a game. I mean, that would be the ultimate. But the ticket
how are you going to send her to a game?
I
She's
wish.
taking it alone.
Right. The ticket prices are crazy. Maybe you set something up nice for her before the game. Like maybe you set up like a nice dinner leading into the game. Like, and then you guys can just ease in and watch the game tonight or on Wednesday.
That's great. She loves good pasta. Maybe I make her some pasta here
Yes.
and have that waiting
Yeah,
for her.
that's a real fair trade. You go to game 2 and you make her pasta in return.
Well, what else is he going to do? There's nothing else he can do. What else is he going to do besides send her to a game?
Take her to a spa.
I love that for you.
Well, but she loves the Knicks, though, what I'm saying. Maybe you send her to the spa. She comes home. You're making her favorite pasta naked, and then you watch the game. Maybe your noodles al dente.
What is... How does this constantly happen? How am I always in a position where no matter what is said at any point during the show, it always goes back there?
That was good.
Oh, really good. My wife let me go to game 2 in San Antonio. How do I repay her? Make pasta. Yeah, that's a great idea.
But the whole point is that she loves the Knicks and you love the Knicks. The only reason she let you go is because she loves the Knicks.
So buy her a Knicks jersey or something, and then watch the game together.
That could be part of it. Buy her favorite jersey, make her favorite pasta, and then watch the game together.
Raymond?
Then maybe you take her to the parade if there's a parade.
That was fantastic. I got to tell you. That was fantastic. What a day.
You feed into this, Ray.
What do you want me to do? Like, just avoid that?
Admonish him. Slap him on the wrist like a nun in a school.
That doesn't work. Ask Snowy. Ask Lavio. Ask anybody.
Yes, spank me.
It doesn't work. It does not work.
So let's just feed the beast. That was fantastic.
Listen, I can't. That's how my mind works. What do you want me to tell you? That was not pre-planned.
Unbelievable. No, it wasn't planned. It just happened.
Sorry.
It just happened.
Give me a good spanking, Ray.
Just like your advice. It just happens. Yes.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
3 stars?
Today's 3 stars.
Oh, Lord, what a show.
Number 3.
Listen, it's not all positive thoughts around here. Sometimes you get a little negativity.
Yeah, it's like I listened to Ty, I wish he died.
Yeah. That was you were looking for a negative email. You created one.
Before we get to Bring It, can you do a little FanDuel for me, please?
I got a little FanDuel right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did. Up there it is.
There it is.
Number 2.
Here's something else we'll be saying there it is, too, because if the Knicks can pull this thing off, we'll have a time at the Beach Bash. So says Jessica.
And then I get an email from Jessica Troy. The Knicks win the championship. I will flash you guys at the Beach Bash, and they're incredible.
Oh,
so that's a win.
That's a win for everybody.
Number 1.
We'll give you the positive now, because Rick is... Who's got it better than RJ right now? Who?
It's a nice time.
Andrew's a couple weeks away from you getting back in the saddle.
It's a nice time. It's a nice time. Could be an even better time.
And there's also that sweet spot, too, where she's not really, like, you can do whatever you want there, too.
Yeah, medical advice from Rick. Let's use diagrams, videos.
RJ,
I have a chart.
Yeah, it's a spray chart. It's like what Mike Brown talks about.
It is the Mike Brown offense.
Okay.
Get in the paint and spray it.
The Mike Brown offense, it may not work.
And at the end of the day, you have one goal.
The line's covered. You can just finish right there at the rim.
Yeah, never mind the false medical advice. Clutch RJ getting this turned around.
She comes home. You're making her favorite pasta naked, and then you watch the game. Maybe your noodles al dente.
Pasta for everybody. Let's go, Knicks.
Thank you, Raymond. It's Rule 76.
No excuses, Black Champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg and...
Pasta or not, let's go Knicks.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
The Knicks.
Wemby, far elbow, catch and shoot, missed it off the back rim, and the Knicks survive! An instant classic in San Antonio. New York takes 2 in Texas, and they've got a 2-0 lead in the NBA Finals.
The Knicks are 2 wins away.
13 wins. Count them.
NBA Finals Game 3 coverage gets underway tonight at 7.